saying? Lift it up like a spoon.
Yo, I'll take this dick and try to lift it.
Really, man.
I believe you. Thank you. Please protect it. Thank you. That's all I'm here for.
Yo, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on?
That's
How everybody doing?
What's up with everybody? We here. We in the building.
Yes, sir. Corn's choking, but we here.
Man, good blunts is in the air. You know what's going on with me.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
We here. Let's get it. Now, Mojo, Tayology in the building. Shout out to Tayology. You heard? From the motherfucking metaverse. Let's go. Yo, Joy, no problem. You heard? Matter of fact, I'll roll you one and give you your own blunt. You heard? Let's get it.
Let's go. Yo, shout out to the new people that just came in, that just followed us. We got Joy Speech Haven, and we got Absorbing Panic 3. Shout out to y'all for just following us not too long ago, and shout out for y'all being here.
We got a great one for you today, Tay. I ain't gonna hold you. We got some shit going on today. Appreciate you, Joy, for sure, man. I appreciate you pulling up, man. We appreciate all the support, all the biddies, all the everything, man. We don't even ask for the biddies, but y'all drop them anyway. Y'all turn us up. We appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
On the bottom of our heart, we really appreciate that shit.
Yeah, we're gonna be bringing y'all a lot of knowledge, a lot of substance, and it's just gonna get bigger. Our website is about to be up. We're gonna have a lot of things up there that's gonna help out a lot of people.
Yo, and on the flip side of things, we trying to get our Rumble established, y'all. We need a couple more people.
A couple more people. We at 19 right now. 19. We need 25. What is that? 6? 6 more.
6 people.
6 more subs, y'all. I know y'all got more than one email. Stop fronting.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, Tayology. I was gonna say something, but I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if you don't follow us to unfollow us or what, man. We don't know what's going on. But we glad you following us, Tay. We know what's going on. We glad you following us, though. You heard?
It's a glitch in the matrix. We understand.
What's up, y'all?
Yo, we gotta get Monkey. Like, what happened?
Yo,
to
what's
Monkey?
good, Mojo? Shout out to Mojo. He's in the metaverse right now.
Live
That's a
from the
fact.
motherfucking metaverse.
Let's go.
That's a fact.
Yo, pretty soon we're gonna have our own studio in the metaverse. So shout out for that. You know what I'm saying? TKB in the metaverse.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the metaverse. Welcome to chill from the live from the metaverse. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So we got a goal that we setting soon. Where if y'all want to donate for some nice headsets so we could be in the metaverse talking to y'all, we got a little donation going and stuff. We're gonna set up a goal for all of us and everything. Not saying that we can't do it, but we putting all the money that you give us and all the support that you give us towards the podcast.
Yeah, it goes right back into the podcast. We don't take none of this.
We
money.
don't make no money from this, man. We're not using this money to get our girls nothing for Valentine's Day. That's not what's happening. We don't get DoorDash. We don't do none of that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. We out here just trying to promote nothing but sisterhood and brotherhood.
We out here.
That's all we promoting. That's all we out here trying to establish is sisterhoods and brotherhoods. Sisterhood for the sisters and brotherhoods for us fellas, man. It's the only place you're gonna be able to come to and see melanated men actually act like they got some goddamn sense. Actually got some intellectual property to themselves.
Yeah,
actually
shout out
know
to
how to have a
Joyce
good conversation.
Speech Haven.
Hey, everybody pouring in, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. What happened to my brother Buck?
Shout out to the whole chat.
Let's go. What's good, Cabby?
What happened to my sister Makina and everybody, man? What happened to everybody, man?
Makina here. She coming through.
I'm right here.
There you go.
She's by her pool chilling right now. Chill out.
Oh, okay. Pool side. We on
A
pool
little
side.
more financial literacy advice for y'all.
You see her? Let's go.
What happened to
Let's go.
Monkey?
Monkey's having technical difficulties.
Yeah, man, we gotta get right, man, so we can get into these current events. You know what I'm saying? We got some good current events going on. Sister Josh said, Makina.
Yo, fix the
Flex,
camera.
check your Discord. Check your Discord. Tay said, check your Discord, Flex.
Send me the Rumble link. I got you.
Man, my sister look like she about ready to fall asleep on us. Like, you good over there? You gonna be all right?
Makina?
Yeah, she look like.
Don't go to sleep.
I've been up since 5:30 this morning. What do you expect? Hello?
Oh,
Can y'all be up late? I mean, the rest of
Mm.
us don't have goals. Don't be having stuff to be trying to
Wait.
Hold on. We got goals.
I got goals, but I'll be up all day.
Don't do us. Hold on.
Well,
I've been up
hold
for
on.
3 days. That
Don't do us like
don't
that.
get me
Don't do
started.
us like
bro.
that.
We be out here.
Chill. Got
Episode
websites
3
popping. Got
be doing that. I
metaverse
can't be
popping. We got apps popping. We about to be on Roku. We about to be on Apple Music. We about to be on Spotify. Come on, man.
That's a fact.
Maybe
man.
we
We
can get on
moving.
Peacock. We could do that. Yeah, definitely.
We moving. We ain't playing no
Yeah.
games out here.
You see
We
what they
moving.
doing to me, Des?
What's good,
I was trying to
Des?
Kings and the
Relax.
queens. That's a fact, Des.
Thank you, Jelly.
Hey.
No,
What's
Jelly,
going
I'm
on,
not.
BK?
This is bedtime wear, okay?
Yo, shout out to Tay for dropping that Rumble link, man.
Yeah, shout out to Tay, man. Our moderator Tay, man.
Yeah,
He be doing her thing.
doing it. Wow.
Wait, look, how to get their lives together? That's how I'm feeling. I'm waiting for them to get their lives together.
Who you
Hey,
waiting
this
for?
is dope, y'all. I'm looking at the podcast in VR.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see the Twitch
I
channel.
can see. Well, I'm
Oh, I
looking
can
at
see-
the.
I can
I'm
see
looking
you.
at the studio.
Oh, okay, cool.
About to
Let's
maybe
get
put
it.
my headset on, Mojo.
Come on in.
Oh, you got one too?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Y'all playing games.
It's
Y'all
going
supposed to be
down.
ready.
It's going down.
Nigga said, don't make me pull out mine, y'all.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh.
Don't make me pull out mine.
I ain't gonna
all be
hold
in the
y'all up. I ain't
metaverse
got
right
shit
now.
tucked away in the corner or none of that. I ain't got that shit.
I be meeting Mojo right in there. What's good, Mojo?
Word.
Yo, I'm waiting on Monkey to get in here so we can get started.
He said
We
start.
can start without him.
Mm.
All right, so let's get it.
All right, so let's start off with current events, y'all. Current events. Anybody got anything in current events they want to talk about? Because I definitely got something I want to talk
Nah, I
about.
got something. You know what I'm saying?
All
It's
right.
something like you know what I'm saying. Maybe
All right, go
people
ahead.
know
Go
about
light.
it, maybe
Go light.
don't.
Go light, Flex. Go light.
I don't know if people recently heard of the deserts being overran by rivers and water has been overran through the desert lately.
Yeah, I know that prophecy.
That prophecy? Hold on. Let's talk about it because Cohen was talking about that. That's not a prophecy. That's supposed to happen. It's a change of weather, change of
No, I
You
said
talk
the
about
earth is
ocean
resetting.
rivers that
levels,
haven't
man.
been around for 2,000 years, opening back up and flooding back. Y'all know I don't like
So you saying there was water where the sands used to be at a time.
There was rivers.
That's a fact.
There was
Yeah.
rivers that don't exist anymore. There's rivers here that don't exist anymore.
So
What y'all think a dam does?
It blocks, doesn't it? It blocks water, or
Yeah, but
or
the water
it
was there
releases
before.
some water, huh?
The water was there before. The Grand Canyon used to be filled with water.
that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Colorado River.
Yeah.
It's certain towns and cities that sit next to dams that if the dam break, that's the end for them. But that valley used to be a river.
Right.
Shout out to
Shout out to Armory 93 for the follow. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah. Thank you for the follow.
So
The north will be
the
south and
the
south.
Sahara Desert used to be an ocean. That's how they was finding. That's how they was finding fossils in the sand of fish and different creatures that used to live in the ocean. They found them in the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Supreme in the
Supreme Dream.
Hey, she in the building. Shout out to the Supreme Dream. How you feeling, mama?
Oh, what's up, baby? I ain't even see you. I'm half in, half out.
Look,
Yeah,
everybody got their little babies in the chat and shit. Ain't that some
What's
shit?
good? What's good, baby?
Mhm.
Hating, Con.
Yeah, I did be a little a little cupcake, a little something. Shit, fuck. Y'all niggas, I feel jealous up here. Y'all be fucked up.
Kind of business.
Y'all got me
No.
fucked all the way up.
Yeah,
No,
we good.
the
We
answer
good.
is
We
no.
over here pouring out that knowledge, Supreme.
Yeah, but
You
not
talk about no.
like
When you talk about McKinney, you talk about no. The answer is no.
no.
Mm.
waiting on Yellowstone to
Oh,
erupt.
I can't have me a cupcake. I can't have a motherfucking cupcake.
You don't get behave and you have all the cupcakes.
Man, hold on. I heard that you had a cupcake in the chat.
I heard that too.
Do I?
That's what I heard through the
Now
grapevine.
you coughing and shit.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
I see cupcake.
You coughing and shit.
Oh, you see a cupcake up there? I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
ain't showing his mouth 'cause he
said,
cheesing right
somebody
now.
said you had a cupcake up there already.
Hey, if that's what we calling it, fuck it, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, BK Jelly claimed the cupcake.
She want, she been wanting a cupcake with a nigga, so it's all good. I'm with it.
Right,
Good
y'all.
job.
Man, come on, man, don't start that snitching shit. We don't like 12 around here.
Well, like 12.
Yo, so I'm telling you, I got, you know what I'm saying? 2.5 hours. That's it. Cause you already know she in there, and I won't get in trouble.
Hold on, Tay. You
Hey,
know,
nah.
you get about 100
Can
colors
you
in
not die
this
on air? Can you not die on air? Can you not do that?
Right?
Yeah.
Something.
This that
Get your-
I need you to
Get
your
your
whole
get your word
life
get your
together.
words straight. Get your words straight.
Yo, this that fire. I don't give a fuck what y'all talk about.
That's
I'm over
that.
here
That's
getting
that
closer.
gas
Okay, it
station
could be
weed. What you talking
Nah,
about?
this that shit they get
Hey,
you
nothing
straight
wrong
from
with that
God.
gas
Yo.
station.
You
I'm
got
getting a
that
download from
Yeah,
God.
Mojo
Ain't
always
nothing
talking
wrong
about
with
that
gas
gas
I
station weed.
stand by it. I stand by the gas station weed.
Yo,
All my gas
Tay
station
talking
boys
about
out
she need a
there.
cupcake.
You need to make a curve.
Everybody need a cupcake in
Here we
here?
go. Here we go again, y'all. Here we go
Tay,
again.
what happened? What happened to your cupcake, Tay? Yeah, the boot.
Right.
Boot.
I got booted for the boot. That shit was crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got booted for the book.
I got booted for the boot.
Look, BK Jelly said that she could be her cupcake.
He done for on God.
God.
Yo, she funny.
Damn.
as hell.
Damn, that shit sounded so strong.
Damn. He
Yo,
let my
no,
cupcake
nobody
go.
laughs with
Oh,
Tay,
God.
man. Nobody laughs with Tay, man.
Dang. That's
Yo,
Nobody
terrible.
laughs with her,
Tay
man.
don't
She like,
play,
so pretty.
bro. Tay don't play.
Yeah, shit
Tay
felt
don't
pretty.
play. Nobody laughs with Tay, man. That shit crazy.
Mm-mm.
Which y'all can't be playing with her hot, man.
Man, I don't play with her.
She young. She young and she sharp.
Mm.
Ooh, good one.
She young and she
My
sharp.
boy Mojo with the rhymes in the metaverse.
Sharp and young don't rhyme together.
Sharp,
Yo, ain't no
sharp
Batman
and
can
young.
rap.
Tell them, yo, Tay don't know what she want. Tay want a basket of 32 flavors. That's what she wants. She
Ooh.
wants 32 flavors.
I got some ice cream. Now that you said that. I think I threw this.
You got some ice cream.
She
Come
wants
on,
a
don't make me
basket
hungry
full
now.
of 32 flavors.
What's
Talk about
what's wrong with
hoes.
the ice cream?
I know
Nothing's
y'all
wrong
get
with
that young
ice
lady.
cream.
Y'all going to take care of it. Y'all can't play
Like,
like no silly.
Connor's about to die on air. I can't pop up. What is the problem?
Man, I'm
She
up
said,
here
"No,
with
right?
God
Chill
now.
on me.
Chill, relax, Makina. I'm up here with God now. We up here
Chill on
chilling.
me.
She
chill
saying your
on
lungs
me.
about to come out your chest, bruh.
Man, he was just touching me. I was getting blessed at the moment.
Oh, you
Just-
Let's
was
go.
getting blessed. So I can show
yeah, I was getting
like
blessed at
he
the
would
moment.
slap you in the back of
Put
your
that
head.
on him,
Huh?
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
He said,
Let's go.
he said, son, this is what I'm gonna do for you.
Con,
ain't
you
finna
over there
be
getting
one.
Collapse
touched,
your
Mm.
lung
Sorry,
because you
touch
playing with my
touch
name. I'm
my
going to
lung.
collapse your lung.
Con over there getting touched.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yo, this
I
whole
got
lung's
touched.
about
He
to
touched my
jump out.
lungs.
I'm still gonna have
And
my
that's
ice
what came.
cream. I don't care what you say.
Yo, Mojo, you was at the karaoke yesterday?
Yeah, I was at the karaoke. It wasn't
He was at the what?
Yeah. Oh, what was
yesterday?
it? The day before yesterday?
Yeah, you
It was
ain't see Rick
karaoke?
James?
You ain't see me turn up, bro?
You ain't
I
see
didn't
Rick
get
Oh
to
yeah,
see
he
it.
was
I
up
was
there. He was
out.
up there acting
Yo,
crazy.
can we play that? You want me to play that?
I'm Rick James, bitch. I hope
Hold
you
on,
know.
I gotta
Hell
play
yeah.
that. Hold on.
He said Rick James, bitch.
Yeah, I hope you know.
Yo,
Hey, y'all can hear me though?
shout out to
Is
two
I did
legit
two
choppy? What
songs.
is
partners,
it?
man.
Yes,
Two
we
legit
We hear you,
I'm a
Monkey.
different partner, y'all.
We
Oh, matter of
hear
fact, she
you.
live
I
right
hear you,
now.
Monkey, anyway.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Too Legit is live right now.
Is
I
she?
think she about to go off soon. Yeah, she might
Yeah.
rate us.
Y'all see my hands wiggling like this because I'm rolling a blunt right now.
Pull up on us, get connected.
I
That was
can't
4
roll.
days
You know
ago.
you've been
Oh
rolling
no,
I
no.
told you, Jill.
Roll on.
I never got to it. I was
Oh,
trying to
really?
get my VR together.
But see, that's the problem. You were supposed to fucking play him in the metaverse.
Yeah.
I'm in the metaverse.
He said I'm in the metaverse.
Yo, when you went on? Oh, there you
He
went
trying
on.
to get
Yo,
high in the
That
metaverse.
they
metaverse is
blocked.
like that.
They blocked your
He
your
should have
sound
been
out.
high.
Nah, go to the clip. She made a clip of it. Go to the clips.
So,
Oh, wow.
So-
Hold on.
and then we're gonna get into
Yo,
another
I jumped in there when Mojo going on.
Which
Yo,
clip? What's the name
He
of the
was
clip?
lit, y'all.
It might be Super Freak.
Oh, I got it. That's exactly what it is.
Super freaky. Yeah.
Hey, my man went Ando.
Y'all know ain't no shame in my shit. I ain't never been ashamed of nothing.
Ain't no shame in your game, Mojo.
That's why we fuck
Confidence
with each
on
other.
a
We got mad
motherfucking thousand.
confidence.
Y'all don't fucking
Only
know. It's on a
me,
motherfucking thousand.
Mojo, and Monkey
You
was
lucky I wasn't there,
been
bro.
on the show.
That's a
Can't get
fact.
calm
That's
to
a
do
fact.
nothing.
That's
All
it.
you want
I
to do
missed
is
the other one.
sit back and chill and shit. Next
Yeah,
time
I
you
be
singing,
sitting
bro.
back.
Next time
I'm
all
sitting
four of us
back.
going on there and we singing Drew Hill. 5 steps.
Hey.
Eternity.
That's a good one. We gonna do it
We
though.
were.
Nah, you gotta do it right. We were.
I'm a gangster, man. I don't
Yo,
get
I
up
got
there.
a song. Yo, I got a song for the next
You could be
one.
Jazz. You could be Jazz and Drew Hill because I heard he was a gangster and shit.
Come on,
You know what I mean?
To the
I'll be
fuck,
sitting
don't stop.
back. I'll be
don't
on
stop
the
till you
back
get
side.
enough. Come on.
We get that.
I'm
Get
watching
some
the
of that
dunk.
motherfucking.
I'm watching
Go
the
ahead,
dunk.
Flex.
I ain't singing that
Hey,
PYT. That's
Shout out
a whole
to
different option for me. You know?
Shout out to
Former
Former
3773.
3773.
Let's
Oh,
go.
shit.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Y'all about to see
There it
greatness.
Uh-oh.
Y'all about to see some motherfucking greatness.
Let's go.
Y'all ready?
Shout out to
Y'all
Farmer
ready?
_ 3773.
Chicken wing collard greens.
Oh, word. They just followed us.
Thanks
y'all.
for the
We got
follow,
another
Farmer.
follow. We got,
Thanks for the
we got
follow.
about 4 follows today. What's up? What's up?
Yo, make sure y'all hit
y'all
that
ready?
Rumble too, man. We need like 6 more
Oh,
people.
shit.
Man, to hit the Rumble, man.
They queued
Make
it
sure
up.
we hitting that Rumble.
Yo, if y'all in the chat new, yo, shout out where y'all came from. If y'all came from TikTok, if y'all came from YouTube, shout out where y'all came from so I could know where my marketing is working best.
That's a fact.
You can see,
Yo,
you
we
can see where
trying
they
to
from,
make
though.
this thing go crazy.
They on YouTube. It'll show their name. It'll show YouTube next to their name.
Oh, okay.
No. What I'm saying is they could have came just straight to our Twitch. You know what I'm saying? From a TikTok video
Yeah.
or something like that.
That's true.
That's what I want to know. All right, let's go.
She's a very special girl. From her head down to her toenails. Yeah, she wait for me backstage with her girlfriends in a limousine.
Hey, she's a super freak.
Proud to her, she said, from 7:14, I'll be waiting. When I get there, she's got incense, wine, and candles. It's what you sing. But it's pretty kinky. The kind of girl you read about.
White Town
Girl is pretty wild now. I'd really love to taste her.
does this shit, okay? That's why.
She's alright. She's alright. That girl's alright with me. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh.
Yeah, he was feeling himself.
He was feeling
He killed
That boy was
shit.
feeling himself.
Yo, you killed that shit, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
he was going in.
That boy,
Thank you,
yeah,
Lord,
he got
bro.
it. You see how he had the mic? You see how he cupped the mic?
Uh-huh.
Hey, whatever. Don't even start, y'all.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he in the metaverse, man. He live from the metaverse, man.
Yeah, I mean,
that
hey,
shit
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's
What
up, DJ?
What up?
This nigga think he Iron Man, Batman and shit. He don't know which one he want to be. Excuse the costume, y'all. Excuse the costume.
All right, you got one more
I
time
am
to hit,
that.
bro. You got one more time.
Hold on.
Come on, sit your ass down or something. What are you doing?
Man, use some superpowers to
Stay
sit your
still.
ass.
Iron Bat the rapper in the studio right now.
Stay your ass
Yo.
still.
Use your
This way
superpowers.
this where we're
to
gonna be
sit your
hosting
ass
our
down,
podcast, y'all. If y'all don't know.
In that room, I was thinking about making our own studio in the
Yeah,
metaverse.
but that's gonna take some. That's gonna take a few weeks though, bro.
Oh,
like
you
a
trying
bar-
you trying to say I don't got no skills?
No, I'm trying to say it's gonna take a few weeks. It has nothing to do with
I
you.
love the wig.
Y'all been acting real sensitive lately. Like I see y'all tampon strings hanging. What's going on?
Oh,
Nah, hold on. Don't say
Damn.
that.
Oh.
Yeah, hold on.
Why'd you have to go to the tampon strings?
Like I gotta keep
This
Sounds like
nigga,
you
yeah.
want you
this
to
coming
go
from
get
a
ice
nigga that don't know if he want to be Batman or fucking Iron
He
Man.
went to the
Fuck
tampon
outta
strings.
This is Red Hood. If y'all know anything about y'all comics, this is the Red Hood.
That
This is
shit look like
Jason Todd.
Iron
Batman. That look
Man,
like Batman.
Get the fuck out of here.
A red Batman. That's what it look
Now
like.
jump
For
off
everybody in the
building,
chat,
let's see if
for
we
everybody in
can
the chat
get
that know who I am right
Yeah.
now, please let these old ass motherfuckers know
Jump
who I
off that
am. Right now.
motherfucking building and let's see if these wings work.
Right, man. Yeah. Yeah, you
Let
can
these
fly.
old motherfuckers.
Can you fly, nigga?
You like to smoke crack, don't you? Go on in
Yeah.
there and do it expeditiously.
Fuck out of here. Talking
Yeah.
shit today.
This
Let's
guy's
go, man.
crazy.
I'm on Mojo
This guy-
Hills. You need
Right.
Hey, I
Alright,
think
what
the
we
back
get- what we
symbol
getting into?
behind
What we
you, my
getting
nigga. It
into?
might be some crime jumping off. You need to be paying attention,
As
superhero.
long as I can see you, I know where the crime at.
What are you doing over there with your arms? You playing with sugar?
I'm rolling my blunt up.
Oh.
Till I'm rolling my blunt
The
up.
blunt he been
weirdest
rolling
shit trying
for
to
the
look
last
like.
hour.
That nigga look like a
The one he
look
been
like
rolling
he
for the
doing
last
lifted
hour.
ass RoboCop.
First of all,
Right.
I'm rolling
He
and I
look
can't
like
see
a
what I'm doing.
retarded ass RoboCop.
So take off the mask. What are you doing?
I gotta stay in character.
That's why you can't see.
I gotta stay in
Yeah,
character.
can you breathe, nigga? That
Right.
motherfucker mad. Nah, that motherfucker
That shit
costume
cutting off your
too tight
circulation
on
and
that
shit.
chest.
That shit might cut your brain cells off too. You might not be able to think today.
I bet not see none of y'all in VR while y'all talking all that shit.
He said, "Catch me in VR."
Yo, uptime begin. What's this? What's
What
this
the fuck is that?
Wazbot that just popped up?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, that was weird as
is.
shit.
That's
What the
crazy.
fuck was my
That's crazy.
hair?
What the hell is that?
Okay.
That got something to do
Hey,
with our
Mob
service.
petition. It's
That
a
don't got
mob.
nothing to do with Twitch.
But who's that other purple person?
Who's
Other
Reese
purple person?
97?
Yeah, who's that?
That's
Yeah.
actually one of mine. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't
Who's
know.
that? That's who did it.
Wow.
It says
Okay.
weird.
That
Who is
person a
this?
mod?
You know,
Who is that? Who made that person a mod?
I didn't.
Man, somebody look at Twitch. Somebody look
It
at
says
Twitch and see what they got. This.
I'm looking at Twitch, but that person's not even on here. Oh, I think that's from another app.
What app though?
Oh,
What is-
It gotta be something
another-
else. It's not here. It's not into
Yeah,
it's not
oh,
Twitch, yo.
From another app.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
he got
cool.
it
Welcome.
using our shit.
Welcome
Yeah,
in.
welcome whoever's
Welcome in.
in
This is the
here.
first time we had a visitor from another
Yeah,
app. that
from
we
another
stream on.
app.
We
I
never
don't
even
know.
knew what it looked like. We don't even know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Where it
it
that
could
shit
be
crazy.
Twitter. It could be Twitter. Where you from?
Tell us where you're
Cabino
coming
Reese?
from. Tell
So
us
we
where you
know.
Where you coming from, Reese?
That's
Cabino.
a fact. I never
Reese
seen that. That shit look
97.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I never saw that.
Yo, so moving
I hope we didn't
right
scare that
along,
person
y'all,
away.
Let's move on to another current topic, man. Monkey, let's talk about that current event that you came across with the young man being raped in the behind the in the school bus, man.
Great,
Backstage,
great.
man. Let's talk about it.
Great. Let's please.
Oh,
No.
great.
When we on these subjects,
My
make sure
bad.
we using the
Yeah,
proper
great.
words. All right, we want to stay under the radar.
Right. We do not associate ourselves with those words.
That's a fact.
Yes, we don't. But I just I recently just heard about that. Like I'm talking about like just recently. But like Khan said, a 6-year-old was raped and in the back of the bus, and while the bus driver was driving, she thought they were fighting until she stopped, realized what was happening, and give me a second. I'm sorry, y'all. I got some
You got
noise in the background. Sorry about that. But yeah, no. For short, it's very gruesome. Like the mother had to hear the story from the kid, and it's worse than it sounds on paper.
what you want us to do about
But
that?
it's
Taylor?
crazy that what these kids are doing. Like, why is like at this young of an age they thinking about doing these type of things? Like, I'm confused. It's almost hard to even speak on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
where you thought the
crazy.
culture was going though? Where did y'all think the culture was going for real? I mean, reality. As they start to make these things more and more normal, where do you think it's going?
Tell us, superhero. Tell us. How you gonna save the motherfucking world?
I mean, I don't know if I necessarily can do it, but I mean, I think it's time for the power to go out on this generation, bro. I think it's time for them to have a power out that lasts for a whole year.
No internet?
No internet. I think it's time for that, bro. I think it's real out time for that.
I probably
Or-
fucking. I don't know what to do with myself after that.
Around.
Imagine, but you've been in the world before we had this, so you'll get back to whatever you used to do 20 years ago.
Yeah, back on the block, chilling.
These kids gonna be lost, bro. They ain't gonna be able to even survive. They ain't gonna be able to do shit.
Yeah, we used to be outside playing basketball, playing football.
Yeah, Killer Man, all that.
Yeah. Oh, what's that other shit? We used to what's it? Manhunt.
Yeah, Manhunt.
Yo, when the
We used to
whole
play hide and go
projects
get it.
used to play Manhunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh
shit
my
was.
god,
that
it
shit
used to
was
be
off
like
the chain.
50 dudes, bro, at one time. Like,
And
that
not
shit used to
even,
be
not
lit.
even that. Remember the water fights?
Oh yeah,
The
remember
real
the fire
water fight.
hydrants? They used
Yeah, I'm
to
about
take
to
the
say
fire
fire
hydrants.
Yeah.
The real water fights, nigga.
Yeah, people don't know about that no more. About the fire hydrants and the block parties.
Yeah. The real fun. When we
Kids
was
don't have
when
no
life
fun
was
no more.
fun.
Kids don't have no fun.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
they don't know
all
what fun
video
is.
games and social media
So
now.
sorry.
And don't get me wrong, video games is fun.
No,
But
video games is
playing-
fun, but
playing in the
there's
dirt
more
is
to
fun, too.
life. We learned a lot.
Kids can't be out on the street like they used to, though.
Yeah,
Nah,
you right
you're
though.
right. You're right
I'd be
about
nervous to let my daughter walk the dog, bro.
Exactly. Like, people are fucking sick.
that. Yeah.
Word. Every year
So,
for my
hold on, my
birthday.
bad.
Like, I remember as a kid getting on a bus and trying going to the next town, and like I really remember getting on the bus by myself and going from the burbs to the city, and like it wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah, I
remember
used,
skipping
I used to
school.
go to my grandmother's house all the time. She lived in
Shout out
Brooklyn. We
to
lived in
Seven in
Queens.
the building. Miss
Yo, shout out to
is here.
Seven.
Seven is in the building. Let's go. KDT love is always
I asked
appreciated.
the Supreme what she wanted us to do about it. She never said nothing.
Word.
I'm pretty sure we could get everybody to donate $1 for Tay's lunch. She's starving. Shout out to Tay, a number one mod.
Number one, you feel me?
I got the
but
delivery fee
these,
for you.
these kids, man, these kids is off the chain, man. Like,
Nah, they off
What?
the chain.
what will bring a fucking 6-year-old to even think about some shit like that?
Hey, so it's not just that the incident just happened once. Apparently he was being sexually assaulted for months.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm reading up on it, and apparently,
So this is the first
this
time
was-
that they caught them?
yeah, basically,
How?
basically,
Like
this
that.
is the first time.
But yeah, like I hate to ask, but this shit just leaves so many questions. Like,
Yeah.
where was it happening?
Where was the
when?
driver? Where was the
Yeah.
other kids?
It was
Kids,
it was
I
happening
did
on
not
the school
see
bus.
this.
It was
And the
happening
dri-
on the school bus by
For months?
older students.
And the driver
Months.
never fucking looked back. Like, why is this kid in the back screaming?
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
crazy.
The story reads that
How are they
basically-
going to prevent this from happening again?
but they
Oh,
weren't trying to notify the mother.
They
The way I'm
wasn't?
reading the story.
That's
Yeah, but that's-
crazy.
That's what they're trying to change the laws to, so that they don't have to tell the parents what's going on. They don't have to disclose that
Yeah.
kind of information. That's where it's at right now, because then that excludes them from all fault. No, now you can't sue the school. You can't sue
Nah,
the bus
you're right.
driver.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You're right,
That's
100%.
yeah, that's a fact.
You definitely right about that, Mojo.
Like, what do you do? The game is so fucking tight, bro. And the moment you start talking about separating and doing your own this homeschooling and this and that, building schools, they come in to stop you, bro. This is what they want, bro. It's so sick. That's what they want.
This is I'm reading more into it. It from the start it sounded crazy.
Yo,
Because
let's
apparently
put it up.
yeah, I'm gonna share the article. I'm gonna share the article to the Discord. Y'all can. It's just an article I'm reading. It's no video.
I'm gonna drop my blunt.
Send
How
it,
you drop
send
a
it in
button in
the,
the
send
back?
it in the private. Send it in the private. Because he can't see, man. He got that damn thing on his face.
No bullshit, right?
I can see y'all.
I bet you can.
Y'all hating, bro. Wait till y'all be in a VR. Y'all better not be
why-
happy about it a
That's
little
why
bit.
your forehead is sweating. Shut
So
up.
y'all better not be happy about it a little bit.
Don't have no fun.
Hell, I
I'ma
have fun.
put
I'll
your
be in
ass
there.
off the
You
bench.
ain't gonna stop my
Yeah.
fun.
Which
I'm trying to
headset
see
you
if the
got?
wings really work.
I got the Oculus too.
Ooh, okay.
Quest
Big
too.
ballers. Big ballers.
Give me a second.
Y'all,
Yeah,
y'all
we
look
got-
out for our next stream, bro. Next stream might be in VR with all of us. With all of us in
Yeah.
this room right here.
Yeah. I mean, if y'all
Yeah.
want to help out and donate for our VRs, that'd be great. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to set up a goal. I'm going to set up a goal for our next stream.
Let's get it. I'm with that shit. But I'm gonna be trying to push Mojo off a building. I ain't gonna hold you. See if his wings really work.
Bro, I got powers in here.
Yo, we
This
could,
ain't the
we could,
Discord. I got powers
we could
in
sit
here.
there and have races and cars. We could sit there and ride planes.
You
We
can
could
fly
do mad
planes.
shit.
Yeah.
Me
We
and
can
me and
race.
Mojo was doing escape rooms yesterday.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
app
that
was
shit
y'all
was
in?
dope. We in VR chat.
Okay, yeah, my
Yeah.
daughter likes to see me going that shit.
Hey, that motherfucking escape room was dope, bro, because it make you really
Yeah.
use your mind, bro, like real
and
life.
me and Mojo got our own avatars created. We're just waiting to get them into the VR chat.
That's a fact.
And I'm about to say I'm coming next too.
They
Ew,
look
bro,
just
pause.
like us. Whoa,
Not like that, bro.
Monkey,
Come on now.
you always saying some weird shit for the show, but thank you though, because then
Thank
I got
you,
some
right.
clips.
I'm
God
curious to know
damn
what
it.
these people gonna do
I put the link in the clip. I mean,
Yeah, I'm looking
Put
at
the link
it
in
right
the
now.
chat.
Yo, did this guy ever say anything? I want to know who this is.
Oh, that's my man. All right, I was gonna say something before we was on some other shit. When I was
From
fucking
where
around.
though?
That's just my people from Twitch. He follows me on all my shit. Like that's my
Yeah,
man.
but it's not coming. It's not coming on our
he
Twitch.
definitely wasn't on Twitch.
Because I linked my Twitch with this, and I guess he saw my shit and came in from there.
What you mean? Like you did a
At the top of the
a
thing
guest?
where it says add channel.
No, I never saw that. You gotta show
So
me
he,
that.
Yeah, you gotta show me that.
Studio, are you
Yeah,
serious?
because I.
Screaming and it
So
says
they're
ad.
going to your channel, but and then they're seeing our channel live.
he's hosting our channel.
That's
I
dope.
still
Trying
don't
to
know.
check.
either. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. You gotta
Yeah.
show us after we off, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
Nah, we'll talk about it when we off because we can't see it right now.
yeah.
Nah, he's showing you.
What he's showing us though? He's showing us restream.
Nah, he's showing you how. he's
Oh,
hosting our
we don't
channel.
have that. We don't have that. It's at the top of the restream. Y'all got that at the
Yeah.
top of y'all restream?
Oh, when you can add your channels. Oh yeah, I have that.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
not
yeah.
doing? I don't got that.
Yeah, because we
I didn't. I knew.
we-
I forgot I could do that, but I just. I
Oh,
kinda
because I'm a. Oh, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
we in
I
here,
got
we in
it. Yeah.
Wow, y'all been low,
Me-
y'all been
me-
saying we never
Me
seen
and
what it
Mojo's
look
the
like.
producers. Me and Mojo's the
That's
producers.
crazy.
Yeah, I
so
was-
we don't
Never
know.
seen that.
I was fucking around. I was just fucking around with it. Like
Y'all,
Oh.
y'all could have been be sharing this joint there. We
Yeah,
could have
that's-
been out
Yeah,
there.
could've been
yeah,
out
see,
there.
look at y'all. You welcome.
Nah,
Learn
you
this
Good
shit
thank
looks,
every
you.
yo.
day.
Good looks,
Thank you.
Rex. Look, I'm looking at it right now. It's being shared on the top.
Yeah,
That's fucking cool.
that's
BK
cool. That's
Jelly,
good.
look.
Alright.
Oh, what? BK Jelly, that better not be
Yo,
what I
so
think
that's
it
that's
is.
fire. So anybody that's a guest can log into their stuff and share it to their
Yeah.
account. Oh, that's fire.
That is
So
fire.
can we?
Yep. Yo, that's crazy.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Yeah,
So,
that's what
yeah,
we was a
back
little
to-
confused about.
Back you know,
I'm about to
back
say,
to the conversation at hand, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
y'all want to get on the same conversation?
Yeah,
or move on? I got another one for y'all.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
no, yeah, we're gonna continue on what we were still talking about. We can.
Anybody else want to weigh in on the topic of the kids?
Well, let me ask y'all this then. In that situation, how much
Mhm.
responsibility you think the parent has? Not the mom who
Which
or the
parent?
child or the victim, but the parent of the other
The
child.
parent has a lot of responsibility if they didn't know that their kids was being sexually assaulted.
But no, he's saying, what about
talking about
the kid that's doing the sexual assault?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the parent that the kid is doing of the kid that's doing it is not gonna know unless somebody tells them. I mean, let's be serious.
But you don't think that
Right.
that's something that they're picking up somewhere at home? Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
hell
taught
yeah.
I
lesson.
mean, yeah,
That's
yeah,
kinda-
but
that's
it-
kinda
but
crazy
It could
for-
also, but it could also be their friends too, because friends also will manipulate you or manipulate your mind.
I'll give
But
you that.
as a parent, aren't you supposed to identify that in your child?
That's not true because a lot of parents are naive and don't look in the places where they're supposed to look. They think that their kids is too good and they're not gonna be a statistic or they're not gonna be of the nature of the kids what they're doing now.
Let me ask
and
you
the
something,
Go ahead.
Con. You a real nigga, right?
Of course I am.
You was a real nigga in your mama house, right?
Of course I was.
Did she know everything you was doing?
Yeah, she did.
She knew everything you was doing.
Everything. she ran a tight ship. You forget I come from a military family. Yeah, it's different.
So he's like, yeah.
My chores was different. I used to have to clean the bathroom with a toothbrush.
So when did you decide to get in the streets then?
All right, let's get it.
I jumped in the streets after my dad left the house and separated from my mom.
So would you say it was because your father wasn't around?
Of course. I would say that is partly. But it was a lot more other feelings as well.
So
like abandonment and a lot of other shit.
So that means your parents had a lot of responsibility that they had to make sure that you didn't get those feelings and shit that you was feeling, right? You just put it on them. You just put it on them.
To an extent. I can say that. To an extent.
Okay. I think that it's the parents are the only person that have the responsibility. The kids didn't ask to be here.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
We gotta learn how to be adults. We gotta learn
take
to be
responsibility,
right? And stop with this petty fighting back and forth and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, then that also means we need to be adults. Then, if the parents, because if the parent is strict and they're doing what they're doing, but outside influences are there. You can't everything you like to, but you
do everything you can. You do everything you can.
Again, and stuff will still happen. You can still
do stuff will still happen.
You can be overprotective parent. You cannot change the ways of the world. Now, what I will say is we got out of this. You see what I'm saying? And if we had that village mentality, then if you treated my child the same, I had my child the same way I treated my child, we would be fine. Because guess what? My child would know when I go around, I don't do this. So I know I have to switch up behave a certain way. But to say what if the mom is a frontline worker, she's a nurse, she's at work all the time. No shade to her. Let's just say, I'm gonna use Khan's example. Mom's doing the work, dad left. So it's like, how much can the mother really do by trying to take care of the child, feed the child, provide the basic needs for the child? I'm not saying that it can't be done, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
You're right.
I agree with you.
But in that position.
What I'd like to suggest, because I was similar. Like my father left when I was 10, 11, and my mom was out when I was turning 13. Right, I think right before I turned 13. And the truth is, both of them were addicts for years before that. So it wasn't even like I had steady parents in the house and steady role models in there, on top of us and shit like that. Like it was a much different household. My grandmother was the backbone, and even after they left, like, it was easy to blame the world for wanting to fuck around and fuck off, for not going to school and not doing what we was supposed to do. It was easy to do that. But at the end of the day, I also knew right from wrong, and I knew the decisions I was making. But more importantly than that, parents, you're right, parents can't do everything. But what my grandmother did, she couldn't teach, we talked about this before, she couldn't teach me how to be a man. There's no way she can do that. I firmly believe only men can raise men.
That's a fact.
Like I believe that, and I know women say I'm not taking anything away from any single mother out there whatsoever, because I was basically raised by one. But at some point in time, if you're raising a man, he's going to have to go out into the world and face it on his own. And no matter what you taught him, no matter how much you brought him up, there's going to be some shit he's going to have to deal with that you can't prepare him for.
Because you ain't know it was out there. You never faced
I promise you that. But the thing what my grandmother
100%.
did and what my aunt did for me was they gave me people that I didn't want to disappoint. So regardless of what I did in the street, at the end of the day, I knew there was limits to it, because I didn't want to come home and look at my grandmother. Like some of the worst feelings I got are when I had to make that phone call. Like, yeah, I need you to come pick me up from the police station. And then when she actually came to get me, and don't get me wrong, she wasn't the type to show her emotions at all. You know what I'm saying? Like she was really a fucking gangster. Like my great grandmother, her mom worked for a gangster. So she was brought up basically you keep everything in, because you don't know who's seeing what or what can be used against you type of shit, right?
Absolutely.
So she would walk in the station and be thugged out. And I'd be like, word, and get in the car and get beat the fuck up. Like, you know, what's wrong with you? Slapping the shit. And you feel like shit because this is the one woman holding everything down. And it didn't stop me from necessarily going back out in the streets and doing some shit again, but it did prevent me from going too far at certain times. And then I got to a certain point when I realized I don't want to keep disappointing her. That's what led me to having the career and shit that I got now, because I'm like, I want to give her somebody to be proud of. I want to give her somebody that she can look at with pride and be like, yeah, that's my boy. I raised him. And as a parent, as a single parent, mother, father, whatever it is, you're right. You can't control everything your kids do. And eventually they're going to develop their own personality. They're going to be in the streets. They're going to get influenced by the outside world. I feel like that's a given. But what you can do is you can give them somebody that when they come back in that house, they don't want that look of disappointment from you. You can be somebody stand up for them. So when they're out in the street, they're like, nah, I'm not about to do this shit. Why? If I go home and my father finds this shit out, fuck the ass whipping I'm going to get. The way that man's gonna feel and look at me, like, nah, I'm not about to. Or I go home, my mom has to come get me or some shit. Like, nah, I can't have her doing that. I feel like that's more important. That's one of the reasons why I rebelled and made it easy, because my parents didn't give me that. So when my grandmother did, I just kind of brushed it off like it wasn't her job anyway. And then as I got older, I realized the asshole I was and changed.
I'm not a particular parent. I don't know the situation. The kids are assholes, okay? Love children, but children can be assholes. That's just act like these little kids can't be assholes, okay? Act one way in front of their parents to be a whole nother way when they come on. We've seen it happen, but we don't know the full scope of the situation. Obviously, the young man learned it from somewhere. These young boys are actually learned it from somewhere. Pop into their head to do this. It's a learned behavior, and what it could be is the abuse becoming the abuse themselves, and then taking it out on somebody else. So there's a lot of things that could play a part in this. This is why I said it takes a village, because if I'm handicapped and I'm a single mom, both children need both parents. I don't care if it's a girl, I don't care if it's a boy. Children need both parents, because children need male role models too, because they need to know the men that they need to look up to and be behind them. Ones they need both. Children need both. I don't care what it is. You can raise your children, and right? I'm a single mother. I raised my that much more better for her if her father was around to teach her the ways of, listen, baby, if a man say this, put that in the trash, or if you doing this type of thing that's kind of upset, you know what I mean? Somebody she could bounce conversation with. She would have probably been way more beneficial. But we do what we could with what we're given. Unfortunate, but we don't know the misfortunes of the situation. We don't know if one of these turning out from the foster home. There's so many things that can go into this. Is it right? No, it's not. It's very sad, but it also shows you how when you send your children off, just how much attention they're really getting. Because my thing is, I know you're the bus driver, you watching the bus, because none of that shit would have been happening on the bus when I grew up. Let me tell you something. My bus driver had no problem. I think getting in your face, baby. Okay? No, everybody's afraid of these kids because people are afraid to get numbers called or them or get reported. Listen, that's why I'm not a teacher, because guys, and I probably beat you too. This is why
I know that prophecy too.
Yo, shout out to BK Jelly for the 1,000 biddies. Shout out to Miss 7 with the 10 biddies already and see it. Trying to. Why y'all not paying attention, bruh? Why y'all not paying attention? Monkey.
Yeah, that's monkey.
Brother, my connection is mess. Oh, BK Jelly just dropped 1,000 biddies, y'all.
Oh,
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah, you on it. I see you on it.
Yeah,
Good job, Monkey. Good job, Monkey.
Whatever, y'all. Yeah. But shout out to everybody here in the building. We appreciate y'all. Much love. You know, don't mind me today. My connection is really messing up. I just got some new stuff today, y'all.
Pokemon Community Game, I think. I don't know.
What is it?
Is that I don't know. I'm getting confused on who these people are.
No, that's a
Pokemon.
My chat is fused with this shit. So you're seeing my chat and your chat.
Okay. All right, got you.
He has a Pokemon thing in there.
I got that shit for the people.
You can play Pokemon. You get to catch in the chat, yo.
Pokemon Go.
type shit in the chat though.
A bunch of goofy shit. Just ignore it.
Hey,
Hey, that's a dope ass
hey,
feature, bro.
y'all hear about this? Y'all hear about this?
We gonna
Go ahead.
Go ahead, y'all hear about this? Because Mojo just keep going.
Hold on, wait. I don't know if is my thing lagging. Am I
Why
talking
you
when he
laughing?
talks? What happened?
No, she laughing at me.
What? Because you talking like a you in the metaverse. That's why.
What I do?
You ain't do nothing.
Oh, she was looking at me. That's why she was laughing.
Cause you look weird.
You do though.
Are you trying to do a middle finger? Cause it's not working. It's definitely not working. Alright, yeah, look, he's trying to do a middle finger, y'all. It's not working.
You just know what that is. When I'm doing that, you know what that means.
I know what that means, but you're
I'm
not
done. That
doing
don't
it.
even look like a finger, yo.
I'm not gonna say that's what it is.
Okay.
He's trying hard as hell too.
Yo, crazy. Good looks, good looks, Sister Ja. It's my sister. I love her.
She alright.
Sister Ja, we love you.
You said she
Oh.
alright?
He said she
Yeah.
aight.
Wait, is that AI? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Alright.
Yep, that is AI. Mama Judah.
And we got Pink Cookie in the building.
She said, "What up, Cookie?
Oh,
What up,
snap.
Pink
We got
Cookie?
mad people.
What is
Looks
that
like a
effect,
man.
Cookie?
He is in VR chat.
Yeah,
What
he
is that
definitely
effect,
is.
Cookie?
He definitely is. That's what we're
VR.
gonna be doing the new podcast. We're gonna have our own studio in VR now.
No copycats.
You on the peace sign though?
Yo, I'm glad you said it, Rex. I'm glad you said it.
Say it again. Bow, bow, bow.
Nobody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? TKB gonna be the first.
Yeah.
Bow, bow.
Number one.
No,
Number
see,
one.
Really? Mojo, really?
No. One.
Mojo's
One. Yeah, that's the only finger you
Really?
can point, huh? Oh, no, he's trying. He's
Your fingers
trying, y'all.
is glitching, bro. Your fingers is glitching. Your fingers.
You malfunctioning over there.
You can't even get your middle finger up.
Yeah,
What are
when
you
he started
doing?
throwing up gang signs, that's his middle
Right.
finger.
Yo, I'm dead, Jaja. I was
Like
on
it's like
VR
the
chat
gang banging
earlier.
shit.
That's what's up, Pink Cookie. You gonna be a guest on our show?
Yeah. Come on, Pink. Come up in there
Come on,
the
Pink Cookie.
VR chat.
That's the Zaza.
Yo, what's good, Mike?
Hey, Tastazar.
What up, Mike?
Let's go.
Yeah. Two-turn Mike in the
You
house.
always got to go to sleep.
Love y'all.
then you'll be
I'm
up at
going
5
to
o'clock
sleep.
in the
Gotta work tomorrow.
Don't try it, Jai. You ain't
Right?
going no sleep.
Right? Making them grits and making them yam. Nah. Making them grits in that coffee. You know how he like it, Ja. You know how he like it.
Speaking of the Zaza, y'all.
What up?
Can somebody pull up that video I put in my I want to talk about this is an epidemic right now. This is an
Where is it?
epidemic. It's in my
What
Oh,
what
bruh.
video?
Bro,
Put
we
it in
gotta
private.
see
What
that
is it?
video I have though. Not
What
even
is it?
playing.
What's the epidemic, though?
It's in my section. It's in my section.
Alright, I got you.
Yo, after his, you gotta
Is
see
it
mine.
your last one?
Telling you.
Is your last one?
Yeah.
Hey, Mojo, I found out what those things were made out of, too.
What's that?
They were made out of body cells.
What? What is made out of body
Yeah.
cells?
Remember the video I was telling you about?
The what?
You'll see it after his joint. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's crazy as hell, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna leave it there.
What?
Excuse me.
Monkey, are you in the metaverse mentally?
What are you talking about? Nah, bro. I'm telling you what I was watching this video. I even have it up on my little section.
Yeah, we
got the-
believe you.
You got the video?
Yeah, I'm about to play it right now.
All right.
Yeah, that bass line is fire though, right?
Yeah, it is fine. Sugar,
All right, you
I don't
ready?
want to. I can't play with the ball right now, Sugar. I can't.
All right. This it?
Yeah, this is.
All right, let me turn off the music.
I said body cells. I'm gonna say human cells.
I'm about to say you talk about
Oh my
about
god,
dandruff?
bro.
Yeah, I know.
What you talking about?
Or
All right, y'all
dandruff?
see, y'all can see.
Yeah, I can see.
I'm just being honest with you. Like, whenever I would go to like certain countries, their weed was so fucking garbage. We would get some hash, and the hash would like take it to another level.
Yeah. Do you find yourself getting in arguments with a lot of Europeans about
Yes.
putting tobacco
I
in
hate
their
that
joint?
shit.
I do too.
Wait,
Smoke.
what is this?
They put fucking cigarettes in they fucking weed.
Yeah,
and
they
when you
mix
hit it,
it.
it's like a hell of a head rush.
Yeah.
If you're not careful, that
Yeah.
shit'll blow your fucking head.
Oh, it's crazy.
Why would they ruin weed with tobacco?
That's exactly what they think. Like, oh, I'm taking it and kind of expanding it and
Yeah.
stretching it
No,
out and
you're
taking
not.
a little bit of weed.
It's a money
and
thing,
kinda,
maybe too.
And then they put a little bit of weed and a
And
lot
so
of
much
bit of fucking
tobacco.
tobacco.
and you don't
It's
want to take
terrible.
tobacco into your lungs, right?
No.
Fuck no.
But it
Right.
also doesn't get you high the same
It
way.
gives you a
at
head
all.
rush.
Yeah,
It's fucking you
just
up.
fucking
Because if
crazy.
I took a hit of a cigarette like in that way and I went,
Yes,
the
that's
whole
exactly
chest gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Set
Yeah.
up for that
Like, I'm
shit.
just being honest with you. Like, whenever I would
Damn,
go
he's
to like
still
certain
out?
countries,
He's still out.
Who?
No cap.
What's his name? The guy that was there just now talking, the old guy.
Howard Stern.
Yeah, bro, that nigga been out for mad long.
Yeah, that nigga owns the radio station now, pretty much.
Word?
Yeah, he
Like,
damn
he,
near
knows he
own
has his
that
own
motherfucker
fucking
radio
Sirius
station.
channel and shit or some
He
shit.
still got that. He still got that black girl that be judging.
Robin, yeah, I think
Yeah,
Robin still work for him.
Oh man, that's
I'm about to
crazy.
say.
I wouldn't have
I'm about
left
to say.
shit.
remember when
Howard
I was
paid.
younger watching
Yeah,
him
Howard
on,
paid.
on.
Howard is fucking
I was all the
paid.
way paid. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Robin paid too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah, but he got his own fucking Sirius station.
Nah,
Now,
but
let's-
that
let's-
is crazy about the grabber situation. And it's tobacco basically. They said
Yeah,
it.
like,
It's
what-
old.
what-
It's old cigars that they couldn't get rid of, and they take it, they package it up, and call it grabber.
And-
Grabber.
Yo,
It
Robin.
depends on where you're from.
Yo, Mama Judah
all-
in the
Call it
building.
We call it
What?
funnel where
Because
I'm
what?
from.
They call it what?
All grabber
Funnel
is
where I'm
not
from.
made equal.
I
So,
mean,
I have Haitians who have
what is
grabber
what
that
is
are made out
grabber?
of I have Haitians that have
What is-
grabber, which is made straight from fonta leaves, is dried out
Right.
fonta leaves that they put in a bag
Mhm.
and then they add it, which I still don't understand that. But we're gonna leave
Yeah,
that
I
alone.
don't
But you,
understand none of
you
this shit.
do have some grabber tobacco. You do.
But
It's
let's
in all
talk
that's
about the
what it
real
says.
point of this.
No.
Let's
Yeah,
talk about the
people
real
smoke
point.
lavender too,
To get you
and
an-
rose petals.
Yeah. But
It's
let's talk
extra
about what it
added on
really
high.
is. Yeah. Then why not just smoke that shit? Why buy
Right.
any reefer at all?
Why not smoke?
Everybody
the
can't
good
smoke out of a
kush?
fonta.
Huh?
That's
Mhm.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
You smoke
It all
out of a
depends.
fonta.
It all really all
Tell you
depends.
something, you gotta have lung for a fonta. Because listen, you don't hit no fonta like you hit nothing else. But
Yeah, but they
and
put
don't let either.
they
Should
put
be
more of that
hitting.
shit. They put more
They
of that
be like,
shit.
yo, they call it a hit. They be like, shit, that should be hitting.
No,
What
you
is it, like
dying.
crack? What is it like
Dying.
crack, y'all?
Why are y'all doing this though? What like is weed that
Weed is
scarce?
weed is good enough for me, and if I don't get high, I just smoke more.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Here's my thing is I don't get people who are putting more of like what we call is
You know-
Fonto.
Hold on,
You
God
know
More
what
damn
than
it.
it is?
weed.
Hold on,
It's,
hold on,
it's, it's,
everybody.
the,
God
it's,
damn
the,
it.
it's
Hold
the
on.
hit, monkey.
Hold on, God damn it. This
I
is-
know what it is.
This the,
but I'm saying-
you were addicted
I know.
to this
See,
shit.
like, okay, wait.
Y'all see,
Wait.
It's the
you hear me
kick.
just-
I
That's what
wrote
Mike said.
papers, right? I wrote
Right.
papers.
Right,
I
right,
put
right.
Fonto in my weed, but the thing is, I have
Uh-oh.
way more weed on Fonto because I don't like that overpowering taste.
Wait,
like
so
I'm
do
hitting a
you
cigarette.
roll the
The thing
papers
is for-
and you have it, the Fonto rolled in it?
And
No, so paper,
Uh-huh,
weed, right?
uh-huh.
And it's like it's crushed up to, but it's like fine. It's like it's not like super fine, but it's fine, right?
That's grabber.
Right. But regardless, we don't
Why?
what
Bullshit.
they're
But why you
describing. I
use
don't
it
do that.
for?
I don't
Why
put
you use it for?
That's
more
like a-
Fonto than weed, bro. No way.
That's like a
Why you
poor
don't just
man
smoke it with
way of
paper
smoking
without
weed.
grabber? Why you don't just smoke it with paper?
Why I hit it with grabber is because for me,
You
because
like
I
the
was
kick.
always
You
like
like the
a
kick, right?
backwood,
You like to
game
smoke
leaf
crack, don't
smoker.
you?
So I used to hit those.
You like that harsh pulling, that kick.
Oh my God, I just feel like
Really?
my soul.
Like,
My soul.
I
You
mean,
wanna
yeah,
hit,
and
bro.
the thing is, but if you don't, I don't put like a bunch of tobacco in my stuff like they're describing, and I can't. That's too
But
much.
What do you need? But what do you need it for? That's
Why
what
put any though? Yeah, serious question.
like
Why
you
put
said,
any?
it's for that kick, but it's not like
There
the
you go.
super kick
That's
they
true.
want.
He want a
Yeah.
head buster. He want a
That's
bullet
why I
to
stopped
follow.
But you want
smoking
a
blunts.
little
Even
kick,
I
though. You
literally
want a
just
little
started
kick.
rolling joints and shit because I hate tobacco. I'm like, ain't no point in this. This shit just killing my lungs. I'd
No, I
rather
feel
hit the
it.
pipe or some shit.
Right.
A spliff is different from a blunt, which is
Just trying to
different
get
from a joint.
high.
So a
Nah, you're
spliff
right.
is where
You're
you
right. A
add the
spliff.
tobacco. That's considered a spliff. What it is, the reason why it's
Mhm.
called this part of it's supposed to be half and half. It's supposed to be half weed, half tobacco. But like he said, it's a different rush and a different kick. This is why everybody doesn't smoke spliffs. Now, your joint is what you technically a cleaner hit because there is no tobacco within the papers. However, papers tend to burn faster. You have a blunt. The reason why you roll the blunt in the leaf or tobacco is right. So it burns slower, it keeps the weed going. It's supposed to be more potent. But everybody, so the grabber is to give the effect to those who don't roll in tobacco, right? Because you get hit, but everybody can't hit the Fonto leaf. You roll in Fonto, first of all, if it's not rolled properly, this is gonna sound so crazy when I say this, but if they lick it too much, then it's slimy, breaks. So everybody know how to properly.
Wait, Kina, you gotta lick it before you stick it, right? Nah.
For
Some
sure.
people, because they don't know how to properly follow the veins of the leaf and roll it properly, it tends to just. So this is why they want the effect of smoking a Fonto, but they'll roll it in paper, take a piece of the Fonto strip, put it in between the paper and the weed, or they'll get that same kick you would get if you roll it in a Fonto. But again, like I said, everybody can't take a chest.
Yeah, like Mike said,
I agree with Cabby when he said the problem is tobacco is not pure. Right. That's why I just smoke straight weed and paper.
Yeah,
naturally.
Yeah, that's I
Them
get
hemp
that.
papers, hemp papers of the pipe.
I ain't go for. I do smoke backwards and shit, but I don't put no grabber or no tobacco in it.
Oh my God!
No, hell no, you wouldn't do that. No,
But if you take yourself
you wouldn't
down to
put
the
that
south,
in no
people
black
that
buy
put grabber in
pure
there.
tobacco.
No.
Yeah, I know
No,
people
no, no.
that do.
The weed,
I've never heard about
disrespecting the
somebody
bud,
who has
man.
a backwood. They're not putting more tobacco in a
Wait.
backwood.
Mojo, what do you smoke? Mojo, you sitting there getting crazy
smoke-
back there.
I smoke cigarella.
Cigarellos? And what are those?
Cigarellos. Okay,
What are
Auntie.
those?
And that's the OG
Them
shit.
motherfuckers have your mouth dry than a motherfucker. I don't
He
smoke
said
them bitches.
cigarellos.
Look, Jelly says she like Russian cream backwards.
Yeah,
Yep,
like somebody
I'm
else.
Those are fire.
Russian
I
cream. I like banana.
Believe me.
I like what's that? Black Russian.
I started with blunts. Like I smoked blunts when I was younger, but when I got older, two things happened. One, I guess I smoked too many because I just hate the way they feel in my lungs. And two, I started smoking by myself. Like fuck people.
Yeah.
So,
Yo, does
that's
everybody
true. So I don't-
remember- does that,
Yo,
go ahead.
yeah, no, what you gonna say?
like
No,
Mama
go ahead.
Judas.
I was
I was just
love
saying,
those
so I
too.
don't care about how fast it burns. Plenty fast for me. I do what Snoop Dogg said. I just roll them shits as fat as my finger and
nah.
enjoy.
Now the weed is good now, but it's not as good as back in the day when I was growing up and shit. We had Dro in a jar, nigga. That used to put me on my
Yeah, that's the only way you can get it too.
That's because you used to it now. That's all it is.
That's all it
You
is.
just used to it now.
No,
Yeah, because it ain't as potent as
Stop
as
that.
the shit they got out now.
Yeah.
You're not.
I remember
You're not.
Dro.
You're not gonna pop that.
That's a
This
fact.
weed nowadays has changed.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
have
changed.
mother strains like you
It's
used to.
changed. Yep.
A bunch of
Yeah.
strains now.
Yo,
So
ask
they even got rid of the
Jelly. No,
old
I used to
strain.
get the 2 for 20s, and we used to roll like 5 or 6 blunts out of that, and it used to be
Word.
fire. Fire. Like, and it used to be regular too. I used to get regular skunk from Brooklyn. That used to be, oh my God. Me and my uncle used to cop like 6 at a time from Brooklyn. And that shit used to be fire. The green nowadays, you if you get caught with green, don't get caught with green. Just put it like
The
that.
Reggie Bush nowadays. Okay, where's the
Right, Reggie Bush.
Y'all fucking y'all heads up with that shit too, bro. Because y'all can't smoke nothing else. Y'all can only smoke that shit.
What you mean?
Y'all
That's
smoking
true.
that Zaza.
Like the tolerance. Like our tolerance only is
Zaza.
used to like that good shit.
It's
Now
called,
we
it's,
can't
called
go to those.
it's called exotic because you're not supposed to be able to have it all the time. Y'all done turn exotic into Reggie, and like y'all can't go down there.
Yeah, nobody smokes Reggie.
But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that though. I'm okay with that because now I could get an ounce for $20 or some motherfucking bubba. So I'm all right with that.
I smoke Reggie right now. I get a fucking headache, bro.
Wait a minute. What type of outdoor weed are you talking about for $20 for an ounce?
No, DC.
That gas station weed.
That's
motherfucker.
Reggie, nigga. That's Reggie.
Reggie don't exist no more.
Gas.
Reggie don't exist
No,
no
it's
more.
still some gas.
Some gas.
That's
From the
that
gas
Washington
station.
That's that Washington stash. That's that
It
Washington
still be out. It
ass.
still be good. It's just it's
You know,
look.
Ounce.
Trust me.
it ain't really
Trust
$20
me.
an ounce. It's like $20 a half an ounce, but still.
Oh, see you fronting. Why you fronting for? if I would have pulled up there talking about don't check out $20 ounces, they're gonna be like, what you talking about?
That shit is like half C's though, ain't it? Keep it clean.
No, I ain't seen no seeds ever. I ain't never seen.
Nah,
no
they
seeds.
pretty good on that one.
Some exotics be having
Those seeds
seeds.
though.
Some exotics be having seeds. It's not.
Yeah, I
it's
do
not
be
that
finding
bad.
Yeah.
But it's like
I've seen it.
rare. It's rare that you see it.
That's saying, yeah. It'd be
Yeah,
like
I'm about
one or
to-
two.
But
You gotta be showing me where you
gotta
get
be
these
going for
$40
a whole
ounces
pan.
from.
Come holler at me.
I am. Speaking
It
of
will
which,
come through, bro.
I'm saying I ship. I ship. You know what I'm saying?
Since we talk about weed, who going to
I'm the
420
weed
Fest?
man out here.
You talking about the cannabis fest?
We gonna
Yeah.
talk about that. You heard?
I was about to say,
Yo,
I might be working
we
that
about to
joint.
have our own brand, y'all. We about to have a TKB weed brand. So holla at
That's a
that when we
fact.
come through.
Holla at us. You heard?
You heard?
But we ain't going
That's it.
federal.
I might be
though. We ain't about to do that.
I might be working that joint.
We might be doing it on
What?
the
Be one of the
fuck are
vendors.
you
Working at
talking about,
Cannabis
monkey?
Fest?
Oh, okay.
I'm there, bro.
I'm talking about the cannabis fest. I'm about to be working with one of the vendors like I was last year.
I'm there.
I don't
bro.
know if y'all water ice. I don't know if y'all know
Cannabis
what
Fest
water
or
ice
Cannabis?
is.
So you getting us in, right? TKB? You getting
It's
us a
Cannabis
table?
Fest.
Excuse me, Cannabis
And
Fest or Cannabis?
yeah,
He just said Cannabis
one?
Fest.
National
Yeah.
Cannabis Fest.
it's Cannabis Fest. It's out here in DC.
Cannabis Fest, but there's a Cannabis Cup. There's two different ones. That's why.
Yeah, it is. It's
Nah.
two different things.
It's
Yeah,
all
nah,
No,
the
no, no.
Cannabis Fest. I was
Yeah.
talking about the Cannabis Fest in DC on the 22nd of April.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
I've done the Cannabis
Yeah.
Cup to know.
Nah, I never heard of that though.
What's
Yeah, they
that?
got a cannabis cup.
Yeah,
that
what's
be in
that?
Colorado.
If you never heard of the
what is
Cannabis Fest, because Cannabis Fest came from Cannabis Cup, honey. Okay, Cannabis
Whoa.
Cup used to be in California, and you had the option of trying different strands that they would come up with, and you got a chance to sit to the whole 3 days. You was a judge for $250, and you got to try every strand of weed that came across. And then they would win a cup for the best weed.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know,
I want
the reason for real why I think they try to change that is because the 420. I forgot what they called it before. I think it was called Broccoli
Mike, you look like
Broccoli
you
City
pop
Fest.
Marley's.
But
long hair don't care.
but nah, the other events suck. That's why they changed the name. Like they stopped using Broccoli City Fest and shit.
Oh, that's Broccoli
Yeah.
Fest now. Okay.
I went-
Now
I
it
went-
makes
Yeah, they
sense to me.
stopped. They try to make two different ones, but it didn't work out.
I went
Okay,
right before COVID, and then COVID hit, and then we didn't go, and I didn't go last year either. But I'm like, I
Yeah,
forgot
the
it's
Broccoli
back
City
again.
Fest was some booty.
Yo, who smokes dabs?
I do.
Ooh.
I
I
got
take a
the,
dab.
I got the
fuck with
machine.
dabs. I
I built the
definitely fuck with
machine.
dabs.
I
I
built the
fuck
machine
with
to
dabs.
squeeze
How
make
you
your own
fuck?
dab.
Oh,
Yo, my brother's a whole
Yo,
dab head.
Metaverse.
He got a whole
Yo, I'm
bunch of
tired of this
rigs.
one finger, yo.
I'm just saying.
He don't got no more fingers. He don't got no
I
more
got the-
fingers. Just this
I got
one.
the press. I got the press to squeeze the THC out the weed. I built it myself.
Oh,
Alright.
nice. So we
That's
can
lit.
I've
make
done that
wax.
mean
too,
the
bro.
wig?
You know you
wax.
yo, you
You
know
can
you
do it
need a
yourself
hot
with an
iron.
iron.
You can do it with a hot iron as long
Yeah,
as
I
it goes
know.
up to like 400 degrees.
I took a hot
Throwback.
comb. I took a hot comb and welded it to a motherfucking press that you put on a motherfucking on a bench for like a tool shop and shit. And I put that motherfucker on there, crank that shit.
Yo,
ain't
why
gotta
you
do
always
all that,
talking
bro.
about Lil Uzi 2-Turn? You got an infatuation with him or something? Every stream I hear him
He
talking
do
about
be
Lil
saying it every
Uzi.
time in this chat. You ain't lying.
He the
You
goat.
ain't lying though. Lil Uzi is the devil, my friend.
You give him
Yo,
free
yo,
publicity
Two-Turn
right
Mike said he
now.
don't care. Nah, bro. He's a devil, yo. For
He talking
real.
about he the devil.
Right. I don't even know one Boozy's third song. The Boozy.
I'm about to say
Boozy
Little
or
Uzi
Uzi?
verse name
Lil
fast.
Uzi.
Cause Mojo streaming he's streaming himself in the metaverse. That's why he's on twice.
Yeah.
He said
With his
Little
one finger.
Uzi, where you at? Hey, nah.
Oh,
He trying to get
His one
him
mic.
on here.
He gotta fix his mic situation, and we'll have it where he's only on one thing because he's taking up 2 spots right now.
Mic.
Oh, man.
With his
That's
one
what I
finger.
told him. I said this earlier.
My man
This
said,
might-
"Fuck the metaverse."
We know.
That's Iron back right there.
We in
Iron
here.
I
back is
like
chilling.
that, man.
You
My
know?
man
This
said,
I am Red Hood. Why y'all keep saying
She
Iron
keep
Back?
everybody's going on your
You are Iron
joint.
Yeah, he Batman.
"You Iron
Yeah,
Batman, motherfucker. Fuck out of here."
Uh-huh.
Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. All y'all believe in aliens
Hey.
and don't know nothing about Batman.
Flex.
Yeah, we just
You are
saying.
Pull up
You
my video.
You Iron Batman.
What video?
nigga.
You put it in private? That's why I
Yeah,
told y'all to put the
No,
video.
no,
in
on
private.
Discord.
In private.
It's on
In
Discord. I can't.
private.
Oh my god, hold on. I gotta pull up Discord on my computer.
Y'all want a video posted? Put it in private.
You the Iron Batman. Yeah, that's what I said.
The
Yo,
Iron
you got a
Batman.
gun? Where'd you get a gun from?
I got guns.
This guy's crazy.
From
He
his
talking about I
fingers.
got guns.
Yo, I don't think we could do that on Twitch.
Not a gun.
What do you mean? They play video games all the time.
That ain't no gun, man. That motherfucker.
Yeah,
said,
technically he's in a game actually. So
That's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
that
true.
ain't no
But
gun. That motherfucker.
I wonder
One
what else
finger.
we could do.
There
I
you
wonder
go.
what else we could do on Twitch then.
we just go into the metaverse and do it.
Right.
Like fuck it.
Like if we curse, do we get in trouble? Like if we say all the stuff that we're not supposed to, do we get in trouble? We're in the metaverse. We're in the game.
No, what do you mean? Who
That's
in here?
funny.
Hello. Is anybody in here? Anybody here but me?
Uh-oh, they gonna mean that.
What up, y'all? Here comes Sugar. Here comes Sugar about to knock your ass down.
Probably so.
You can't even see.
She right here by my feet.
Man, I want to see you jump off that fucking building and see if your wings.
Yo, what's
work,
good?
nigga.
What's good, Cheyenne?
I'll take y'all to some places y'all can see me fly if y'all want to see me fly.
I mean,
Nah,
not right
fuck that.
now.
Go
Not right
go
now.
ahead and walk off the edge right now.
You a hater, Con. I'm learning things about you. You a hater.
Yeah, Cabby, the Iron Unity downloaded on my computer. I was already setting it up for the avatars and everything.
Don't worry, you'll come back. You're a superhero. You got hero powers.
So you a superhero.
I want to see that shit.
Yo, we're gonna have our own website and we're gonna have our own emails, y'all. I'm letting y'all know. So everybody's gonna have their own email. So everybody that wants to get emailed directly and stuff, you can have it.
That's a fact.
Oh,
No, now this
bro.
nigga
Turn yourself into a little Asian boy.
Man, I don't know, man.
Now
Mojo's
you
starting to
just
worry me out there.
showing
Man.
off, bro. Now you just showing off.
We starting to see little
With
boys.
orange on your head.
I could see the remotes in your hands.
Little
now.
anime dude.
You caught, bro. You caught.
All staff need to sign up for Slack.
No, you
I
don't.
sent the link. I sent the link inside the
just
chat.
showing
y'all.
all.
The link is
Machine
in
Gun
chat.
Kelly chat. Oh, he done
The
turned
link-
into a Ninja Turtle on y'all, lad.
No, I'm an alien.
Cabby, send me that
yeah.
link again.
Told you believed in them motherfuckers.
I don't believe in no fucking alien.
He believe in
Yeah, but
aliens.
you wanna wear them though, right? You wanna wear their skin?
Yeah, but you want to wear them, but you don't believe in them. You want to wear something you don't believe.
I know that they're fantasy.
All right, no, you don't
Fuck
believe
outta
in
here.
stuff that come from outer space, but you believe that there's beings that are in the water though.
Yeah, but I think they're humans.
They
Why
not
would
no
they be
fucking
humans?
How the fuck is they?
Let's talk about it. Listen, I wanted to bring up something too. Now that we're talking about that joint, I'm about to bring it up the video.
Yeah,
Let's talk
I'm
about
on
it.
Mojo ass. He talking.
Nah, I'm on Mojo's ass right now too.
Yeah,
That's our problem. Y'all worried about my ass.
Whoa. See, why you gotta be on some Mo shit?
Yeah. Alien believing ass. I can't wait to one jump out the motherfucking
and bite your ass.
Smack his ass.
Fuck out of here.
Like, yeah, we all real.
Always talking
I
shit.
disappear.
You
Smack
don't think
his
there's any
ass.
life on other planets though at all, Mojo?
Shit.
You say what?
You always
You really don't believe
shit.
there's any life on any other planet out there?
No,
I don't believe in any
he
other
don't believe
planet.
in space, bro. He
I don't believe in any other planet.
Yeah, he's a whole asshole about it too. He really don't believe in the shit, and he can't prove it though. You can't prove it.
You can't prove it. How you gonna tell me?
I can't prove it.
At least I'm willing to say I don't know what it is around me. I don't know where we live at. But y'all sitting here believing. Y'all can't even show me a picture of the Earth that's not a cartoon. But we've been out in space all this time. You can't show me nothing but cartoons.
Man, I don't need to see Earth, nigga. I know about land and water, and it's a lot of it around me. That's all I know about.
Rex, the other night I showed you a video with the astronauts faking the shape of the Earth, right?
Yeah, fuck me up a little bit. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Yo, we mess up a lot of people's point of views.
Yeah, he tried to. He don't fuck with man though, cause he be. Now he want to be a superhero again. Yeah.
I like redheads.
I hear you. You, monkey.
We hear you, monkey.
We hear you, monkey.
Why you keep
we
saying
hear
hello?
you, nigga. Talk.
You hear me? I just want to let y'all know
because
my camera messed up.
Oh.
But Farmer just did us a 5-tier sub, yo.
Oh, that's what's up,
Farmer. Thank you, Farmer.
I appreciate you.
We didn't see it because of Monkey.
And he dropped 1,000 biddies. Sorry, I don't know if that's he or she, but either way.
Let's go.
773. Let's go.
Everybody appreciates that.
Go.
Word up.
Wow, Farmer. Thank you, love. What's good, everybody? Yo, shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. We got 11 viewers. I got a video that we about to pull up that I want to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Mojo got the.
He's still dropping. They still dropping biddies.
Oh my
What y'all doing?
God! Farmer just
Farmer
going
in.
That's low.
Farmer just dropped 10 biddies. Oh my!
Oh man,
God.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you for the
Damn,
biddies.
I put mine down just 1 second.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to y'all.
Yo, appreciate that, man.
Yo, let us know.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yo, let us know if y'all want to see us in the metaverse, because that's the next thing that we're doing. We're doing TKB in the metaverse. We're gonna have our own studio, all of that.
Hey, BK Jelly, thank you for dropping the videos, dude. Woo!
Let's
go.
go.
Matter of fact, I'm about to do a poll right now.
All right.
Question.
My man said, "Fuck the metaverse."
You really don't like it.
Definitely gonna be the metaverse.
Who beat you up in the metaverse?
I understand your
Who beat you up in the metaverse?
Man, Mojo.
Why you say fuck the metaverse?
I can't wait.
What's going on?
Smash your metaverse cupcake.
What's going on, Kevin?
You angry now?
Yeah, Mojo.
Like this.
All right, we got a 10-minute poll. Who wants us in the metaverse? Yes or no? Pause, man. Why you always gotta be a whoa person?
No, I dropped my blunt again.
No, Farmer just dropped another 1,000 biddies, y'all.
Oh God!
Yo, who is this farmer person?
Yeah,
Where did
farmer person? Like, can we look up this farmer person?
Yo, I need to know who this farmer person is.
Let's
here showing love.
Yo, let's do a search on this person.
Just out of nowhere, like I don't even
give a background check. Can we get a background check? Papa,
Farmer, is this your first time chatting? No, right? No, I can't even see if it's first time chatting. Like all I know is that this person is dropping biddies and subs like crazy, and everybody else too.
BK Jelly.
Everything is much appreciated.
Absolutely.
From KDT.
Farmer just dropped another 1,000 biddies. Did y'all see that?
Hey.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's what's up.
Oh my God. God.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Farmer. We appreciate you though, for real. Always.
Yeah, Farmer showing off, man. Appreciate that love.
Real.
Farmer looking for a raid? That's what you're looking for, Farmer?
You got it.
We got you. You're looking for a raid. Just get on right now. We got you.
For real.
Damn. Yo, so this is the video that I wanted to bring to light today. Y'all already know.
For sure.
All right, so we about to put it on. I want y'all to listen to this real quick.
I heard about this shit.
Open mind, y'all. Open mind. Now, Antarctic treaty that was made. Now listen to this.
I love it. I'm already here. Let's
hold on. Why my volume not up? Y'all hear it or no?
I can't.
What the hell's going on? Why is this why? Yeah, I think so. All right, y'all ready? No, I don't hear shit. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I don't hear shit. Y'all hear it?
Nope.
Nope.
I hear it.
It's mad.
I hear it.
You hear it? Hold on. Let me try it again.
Oh, there you go.
The ice wall. Yeah.
The ice wall. There's an ice wall out there in Antarctica.
What y'all talking about? Antarctica surrounds the whole Earth.
Right.
Everything we know about. Looking at Project Blue Beam.
Why did they make a whole treaty? And why did China say that they're breaking the treaty recently? Because they shot down their weather balloon.
They breaking the Oh my goodness.
Yeah, did you hear about that? China
I
said
didn't know
they're
they
breaking.
it.
They're breaking the treaty. They're breaking the treaty because they shot down the weather balloon.
They know that it's more land over top of those ice walls. Like, it's so much land that they can't go out there. Like,
I'm sorry. Farmer just dropped another sub, y'all. Another 5 subs.
Let's go.
Farmer dropped another 5 subs, y'all.
Go.
Stop it.
Full screen.
Stop it. Stop it.
You gonna make
Farmer.
You gonna make
Yo, please, please.
Yo, listen. Y'all see this?
Thank you.
Y'all see this?
Thank you for the big.
Yeah.
Y'all see this? That's in between Antarctica right now. What's that? Rothschild's Island.
Oh.
Yeah, explain that,
Rothschild's Island.
Explain that, Mojo. Aliens ain't real, Mojo. They can't see. They say they can't see.
They can't see me.
They can't see what?
They can't see the video, I guess. BK Jelly, we can't see.
BK Jelly, I'm gonna have to put the link in for you because this is the biggest we can get it.
So the Antarctic Treaty is a treaty amongst a bunch of different countries.
Is that better? The Earth is not the Earth.
Yeah, that probably looks better.
Okay.
I ain't gonna argue with you, bro. Because there wouldn't be a need for this treaty right here if it wasn't something fishy going on.
Right.
When you look at the UN flag, the UN flag is a map of flat Earth.
Right.
Come on now. They hiding something, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, they hiding aliens, nigga.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Only the elite know what's out there.
Right. That's why when you go to when they take you to the South Pole and they take you to that ball of shit, that's not even the true South Pole. There is no true South Pole.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And do you know the only thing that they have and the only town that they have where their little base is a church.
Bro, but look at this shit. They point to exactly where it is. Rothschild's Island is right there. Right there where Antarctica is. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, but let's talk the fuck about
The
it.
Rothschilds know what's really going on. Yeah, let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. That's crazy.
Yeah, Mojo
That's
don't believe in
crazy.
space, so y'all gonna have to come with something better than that.
That ain't space, bro. I believe
That's
in
not
that.
space. That's Antarctica. That's
Yeah,
a,
nah,
that's
They said we
I
come from space. We come from
I've
That's
seen
a
I've
tree.
seen that pyramid before.
Carl,
Yeah,
shut the fuck
it
up
was a
about
good
space.
movie.
Fuck
You will never
Mojo.
go
Yeah,
there.
bro,
You will
he
never
don't
see
fucking
that shit.
believe in space.
You will never see space. You will never go there. All you'll ever see is it on a TV screen.
I'm reading the
BK
comments
just
and they
said we
said we
came
come
from
from space.
Yeah.
We come from space. Yeah,
Look,
the space.
Cabby said we've been to space.
You come from the
He's-
space between your mother legs. That's the space you come from.
Yo, Mojo, don't
Yeah,
get
he's
mad.
stupid.
It's just space.
Can't believe it.
Oh man, Mojo don't believe in space, y'all. Fuck that.
Yo, shout out
Why?
to Farmer
Why would
for
I keep
dropping
believing in space?
everything that he been dropping and shit. Shout out to Farmer.
Absolutely. Why would I believe in
I believe
space?
I was playing with him in the game yesterday. I just didn't remember. Yo, my bad, Farmer. Shout out to you.
Why would I believe in space when there's so much Earth that nobody know about? Why would I still be looking in the sky?
Cause they told
That's
you
a
we
good
went
question.
there, Mojo.
Huh?
They told
You
us we went there, Mojo.
You could tell me the sky is purple, but I don't. Well, sometimes it is, but you can tell me the sky is.
Nah, it ain't purple, man. Shut up, bro. Don't try
Bruh,
don't try to
can
deteriorate the conversation.
can somebody Google purple sky just so he'll know?
Nah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The
We was
sky is
playing last night.
motherfucking
My
blue,
bad. I
nigga.
had to go.
Yeah, but
Yeah, if I was playing the game, I was playing Fortnite with Farmer last night. I didn't know I was playing with him. My bad, Farmer.
what evidence do you have about aliens, bro? Please sell me aliens.
Oh, Project Blue Book. What you mean?
Exactly. What
Yeah,
the
but
fuck?
but I
just
can
showed you a
counter.
whole
I can
goddamn
count. I can, but I can counter.
project on
They
it.
have a bunch of projects, bro, but that don't mean anything.
Man, what
Project
the
High
fuck?
Project. Check it
So
out.
you think they
Project.
gonna just waste all this goddamn money on projects?
Yes.
Just
Yes.
get the
Yes.
fuck out of
Because
here.
check it out.
For
Check it
no
out. I'm gonna
reason?
give
You
you.
a
I'm gonna give you the
logical
perfect
man.
example. I'm gonna give you the perfect
You a
example.
Nah, not
logical
for no.
man, Mojo. That don't make
Admiral
fucking
Byrd.
logical
Check it
sense.
out.
You
Check
just said that them hiding something in Antarctica was logical that they hiding something.
Listen, y'all gonna let me talk.
All right, go ahead.
Admiral Byrd did a project. It was Project High Jump. That was the first project he did. It was a project.
Wait,
for him
are
to
you
go.
saying two? Are you saying two? Because I got two fingers. Are you saying you got two fingers?
I'm
up?
about to tell you about two projects.
Oh,
Okay.
so all right. I was just confused. I just wanted to know. I wanted to make sure you had two fingers up.
You know what that means? But Project High Jump was the first one where they was gonna try to go to the edge of the earth.
You look like you about to hijack.
They got to wherever they got to, and they came back and then started a whole new project because they couldn't get to the edge of the earth, and they started a whole new project called Project Fishbowl.
Can you show us the edge of the earth right now?
I can
you
actually.
In the metaverse. You
I
in the
can't.
metaverse.
No, don't even threaten me. I can't.
Hey, hold on. Yo, BK, thank you for the biddies. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you dropped like 10 biddies.
Right
thank you
there.
for the
It says
biddies.
10 biddies. What are you talking about, bro?
No, it doesn't say it on mine. It just shows it individually, like on the phone.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
watching on the
Mine says
computer.
10 biddies. Oh, all right. But yeah.
This guy.
Yo, I'm still weak in Mojo, man. Mojo
Sell
got
me
me over there
space.
crying.
Sell me
Yo,
motherfucking
shout
space. Sell that to me.
You said
Nah,
show
you
you
see the edge of the
sell you
earth
I
first, yo.
said sell it to me. Sell it to me.
Listen,
I need the edge of the
I
earth.
don't,
You
I
know-
don't believe,
you know
I don't
why?
believe there's
You know-
space because there's a sun, a fireball up there, and there's no oxygen. So how the hell is there a fireball up there with no oxygen?
I agree.
Man, because energy. It's a big ass
God.
ball of energy.
Oh,
First of all,
God,
Khan,
here we
you
go.
smarter than that, kid. I understand this shit. When did you get so daft, bro? Like you way smarter than that.
Bro.
He's like the weed.
We've been
I'm
doing
up
this.
here-
We've
I'm
been
up here
doing this
with
for the past
God,
couple of
man.
days.
God
Like, and I'm
said-
real life getting tired of him. Like, I'm like, he been doing this for the past couple of days, bro.
I'm up
It
here.
would-
I'm up here with God and them all the time, and he said that motherfucker is a ball of fucking energy, nigga.
No, he
Either
didn't.
gonna take it
He
or
never
not.
said-
Yo, Mojo, I saw a reptilian one time.
Yeah, I know.
There is a
Y'all
fireball
niggas-
under your feet.
You
What
said
about-
I like
what you
that.
said?
Fireball under your feet. Oh shit,
The
BK
deepest-
Jelly coming with
Yeah,
the
I'm
sub.
Batman.
The deepest they ever been in the
Oh,
earth
oh.
is 8 miles. How you gonna tell me that they know
Yo.
it's something under our
Yeah, and they discovered
BK.
fucking aliens down there.
All right, but here's
Bruh,
the thing.
8
As
miles
far as
ain't
the
nothing.
sun, the way the sun could be in space is the same way the Earth could be in space because the sun is a ball of gas, and the gases would
So-
create its own little atmosphere,
Wait, the
self-contained.
sun is
So
a ball
because
of gas.
because the sun is a
Yeah.
ball and the moon
It's
is
a
a ball,
burning.
the
It's a
earth
ball
gotta
of
be a
burning
ball.
gas.
But
because
how
the sun is-
what?
because-
when
because
does
the
it
sun
go
is-
out?
It doesn't because it's not a fucking ball of gas, bro. Nobody ever went there and got a sample of it. These are all theories that y'all talking about. Nothing is fact. Nobody's ever been there and get a sample of it.
Yo, you
Because
know what's crazy?
You ain't
That
nobody
if you
going to go
take a-
get no
If
fucking
you take a
sample.
magnifying glass and you use the sun and shit, you could really burn shit with it.
Yeah,
Word.
you can.
Yeah.
I've tried it
You can.
before. I'll
Yeah,
burn
you
it
can.
before that.
Some real shit.
UV is real.
You're concentrating the light.
Ultraviolet rays are real. You concentrate
Oh,
the rays on
man.
a certain
Hey
target.
Flex, I put the video in the chat.
Oh, you did? No, you put it
Just
in
to
the
let you know.
private. You put it in the private chat.
Private. Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
This nigga here,
But-
bro.
That's the argument that you would make, though, to how the sun is able to sustain itself in a vacuumless space, same way the Earth is.
Yeah,
Atmosphere.
but the earth, but it's not the same thing because now you're saying that the sun has an atmosphere. which
It
is
does.
How many-
What?
Yo, how long they been saying that the atmosphere, the ozone layer had a hole in it? That
And
hole should
nothing-
be
and-
big right
and if
now.
we're in the
That's-
vacuum,
that hole should be big right
if
now.
we're in the zero vacuum of space, everything should be being sucked out of this motherfucker. Pause.
We talked about this, though.
We
The
did.
atmosphere.
That's not an answer, bro, because you can go through the atmosphere. You
And
telling
it-
me
and it-
zero gravity space?
And it fixes
Astronauts
itself.
need
That's what
astronauts.
gas does.
Our
If you put
astronauts.
ga-
Go ahead.
that's one of the characteristics of gas. It fills any container you put it in. If
But
I put gas in a container and open it up and let some gas up and then close it, guess what happens? That gas is just going to immediately fill that space again. That's how it works.
It's going to expand in the space that it's in.
That's how the atmosphere works.
But
It stays
so,
there.
so why does the water stay?
We talked about this too because of gravity.
Yeah, but you know I don't believe in gravity either, bro.
I don't care what you
Gravity-
believe in.
Gravity is a.
I don't care what you believe in.
Peep it.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You don't believe in aliens. We don't
You
care.
see how he
We believe
moved?
in aliens.
Peep it. Gravity is
I'm
gravity
about
alive?
to kick you in that metaverse.
Is gravity alive?
That's
Is
What you mean,
gravity
is
the
it
fuck alive?
Okay.
No,
Get your
No.
get in your bed and roll over and see
Bruh, we
what
only
happens.
talking, bruh. Gravity makes decisions to keep you down, an elephant down, the ocean down, and it decides.
Man, what decision?
Listen, bro. It decides how much pressure and how much weight to keep you down by. It keep
Ooh.
you down. Let's say you weigh 180 pounds, bro. It's keeping you down. It's deciding to keep you down with 180 pounds worth of pressure.
Oh my
And
god,
you
my
sit- now you-
stomach bubbling.
Now you sit next to an elephant, and gravity has decided to keep the elephant down, right? For however much an elephant weighs, 2-3 tons, right? And a bug doesn't get smashed. A butterfly can fly.
It's like,
What is gravity? How does gravity? You telling me that gravity is so powerful, but birds can defy it?
stop the cat.
Stop the cap.
Oh, my bad.
Butterflies can defy it. What y'all niggas are smoking? What y'all some DMT or something? What's wrong with y'all food?
No, nigga, you ain't even said that. You
smoking
ain't even
some
said
real
that yet.
shit, and what you
You ain't even
blowing is
said that
smoke,
yet.
nigga. That's some smoke.
Right, you
The
blowing
sun is a
smoke.
star.
Super smoke.
That's
Nah, I
smoke
believe
real
what you
stuff.
said about.
Okay,
No,
bro.
I don't believe it's a star, but I don't believe it's there. Whatever. That fire stuff. I don't believe that fire.
And the logic is the sun is a ball, the moon is a ball, then the earth got to be a ball too. My left
Wow.
nut is a ball, my right nut is a ball, but my dick ain't no motherfucking ball.
stuff. Yo,
That's not the logic, and we talked about this too.
Right.
The Earth, I believe the Earth is round because I've been on the ocean. I told you before, I've seen the curvature of the Earth.
Wait, so your ship went like this? Your
Yes,
ship went like this?
I've seen ships coming over the horizon.
So you was falling over?
I've seen the way land has disappeared and the way ships have come and disappeared. I've seen ships come over the horizon. I've seen land disappear over the horizon.
Keep this, bro. Everywhere on the planet, water finds its level. Everywhere on the planet, water finds its level, bro. I'm not buying that this special thing called gravity just appeared out of nowhere. And it makes things do things that it don't
didn't
do
just
nowhere
appear
else.
out of nowhere. It's been here since the beginning of time. That's the whole
it
point of
hasn't,
it.
bro.
So that's
what's the
down,
formula?
right?
What's the
Gravity?
formula for it? Because all I see is density times mass times volume, and maybe you can add buoyancy in there.
Ooh.
Okay.
You that's chemistry?
I know I don't just be on here, Gab. I know I'm in the metaverse, but I know a little bit of shit.
That's
You know?
not good. No.
Are you looking up stuff in there? You got a little laptop in front of you?
Don't worry about that. Y'all could be here, but y'all out there in the real world playing fucking around and shit.
Hey, yo.
Man, that's why we kicking
that
the
mask
real
is
shit.
feeding them facts and shit.
Right.
Right.
He got some shit that's saying
9.8 M.
This
but it's
is what you
slow.
need, Mojo, right here.
It's
Where?
giving you wrong shit.
Physics.
No. Yeah.
No, 9.8.
Mojo, they're throwing equation in the chat.
Where?
He said 9.8 millimeters per second. Right. I mean, 9.8 meters per square. I see it.
But what's that for?
Right. Well, what's that for, Mojo? What they throwing? They throwing.
The only thing I
whole
can think that
equations?
he's talking about. The only thing I can think about is that's how far before you start seeing the curvature. That's what I think. I'm not really sure. He just threw out a random equation.
I'm asking for a friend. Physics? Is it physics? Oh,
Yeah.
PK's asking you, is it physics?
Well,
yes, it's physics.
No, that's gravity.
BK is asking for.
It's
Cabby
it's
saying
9.8.
that's gravity.
That's gravity. Come on,
that's
bro.
physics.
Come on, bro.
Why would that be gravity?
I ain't.
Wait,
Wait.
where are you reading this, Cabby?
Where are you at with
Okay,
this?
Megan, I had it right. That's all. Making sure I had it right. That's all.
Yeah, we knew it
I
was
just
you.
don't-
He wasn't
I
asking
just
for
don't-
it.
I just don't buy it. Like I just don't buy it, bro. And like I said, when I
9.8
show,
okay, hold
when
on,
I
hold on,
see,
hold on. He
Oh
said
wait.
something. He
Shit.
said 9.8 millimeters. What squared 2? Because the mass of Earth, the distance between Earth and the object, and external forces on which acceleration due to gravity is dependent on
yeah,
various.
but that's not gravity. That's
centimeters.
infinite falling, is what he just described. That's infinite falling. That's not gravity. That's the same thing they do when you get into a G-force plane. When you get into a G-force plane, they'll make. You ever seen in the cartoons where?
So you saying that gravity is not real?
I'm saying that gravity is not real. When you ever seen when in the cartoons when they show the elevator falling to the floor real fast and the fucking thing with whatever the cartoon character's in there, he's floating in the middle. That's the same thing that they're doing. You're just falling at a very fast rate that you're falling just a little bit slower than whatever you're inside or whatever surface you're on. That's all it is. You can look at it right now, the G-force plane. There's so many different things that you have to ask questions of why. When in order for things to be science, you have to duplicate it with experiments. If you can't duplicate it, then that means it's not. It's a freak of nature. But everything about the Earth can't be a freak of nature when all of our science comes from the Earth.
So, with all due respect, all them motherfuckers that jumped out that motherfucking the 9/11 tower when that bitch was on fire, and they jumped out the motherfucking window, and when they hit the goddamn ground, and like a fucking potato went splat, nigga.
That's density times mass times volume.
What was the reason for that?
That's
'Cause they
density
definitely
times mass
didn't
times
float.
volume. I didn't. You the one bringing superstitions. I didn't say nothing about floating. Straw man.
Float. You
Straw
said
man.
gravity ain't real, so what took them down like that?
The density, the mass, and the volume. The same reason why it's just like in the water, bro. The reason why helium floats is because it's lighter than oxygen. The reason why we don't is because we're not. The reason why things float in the ocean is because the air inside of them is lighter than the water. It's the same thing, bro. It don't change. The science continues no matter where you are. Water is everywhere. Water is in the air everywhere. Water is the only thing that's the sugar. Leave me the fuck alone for a minute.
Yo, Sugar's in there with you. Sugar's in the metaverse. Yo, Sugar got a headset on.
Sugar said, "Fuck that, I'm coming too." Goddamn.
For real. That's funny.
Hold on, let me put her in the cage.
I'm dying right now.
I'm over here.
Oh my god.
Dying. Sugar, let me the goddamn.
Yo, that's
phone
funny.
right now. Oh shit.
Yeah, we got a 30 second break, y'all. Give it a second. We coming back.
Yeah, cause
You put it in the cage. Oh,
that's
next.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, pull up my video next.
I got you after the 30-second break. 11 seconds.
Oh, okay,
10,
word.
9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we back, y'all. What's good? What's good? What's good? Your boy Monkey want to play a video for y'all.
Y'all gotta check this out, man.
All right, we about to play it right now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see
Wait
it?
till everybody
It's
gets.
good?
Wait
It's
till the
good?
video settles. Yeah, I want people to hear this
It's
shit.
good. Everybody see? Everybody can see? Make sure everybody can see.
Yeah, y'all. Y'all hear?
let's go, monkey.
All right, let's go. Lego.
We're looking at Oscar, the first human modular prototype that is able to live in various setups.
What?
Now what's going to happen is that I'm going to connect the brain to
Pause
the
it.
heart module to activate.
What the heck?
So okay, y'all. So he just explained that this is a module, and the module or experiment. This is called. He called it Oscar. Okay, and
No problem, Jelly.
and what he just said is that these are artificial parts of the human body, and he plugged in what he called that black part. That's what he called, I think, the brain, right? And the organ, or quote unquote organ, that he just plugged it into is the heart. So you can continue from there. He'll tell you.
That's a pacemaker.
Huh?
That's a pacemaker.
Activate the blood circulation.
What? What?
Now, the lung is going to start breathing. You can see both organs are now collaborating.
What the fuck?
I can add a kidney module.
What the fuck?
Kidney.
It's fucking Lego
What?
body parts.
And if I add a limb module,
No way.
Yo, this is
That's a
crazy.
chicken wing.
Turn
it
this
starts
off.
Chicken. That's a
activating the
chicken.
organism.
It's a fucking
off.
chicken.
Now it's
Turn
looking
this
at
shit off, man.
the
It's a
room
chicken,
temperature,
bro.
which is 37 degrees.
It's a chicken.
If I add another limb,
It's a fucking chicken, bro.
Yeah, turn this
Oscar
shit
will
off,
recognize it
man.
and beneficiate from new possibilities.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck, bro?
It's an artificial.
Oh,
What is that?
oh, that
you
was
gotta,
disgusting.
you gotta let us know what we just saw.
Hey, nah. What the fuck was that, bro?
Ooh.
It's a motherfucker.
What was that, monkey?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
So-
yo, that ooh.
Explain yourself. Explain
so
yourself.
check it. So I was searching through the YouTube algorithms and shit, and that happened to come up on my. Actually, I was actually looking. Oh, can y'all hear me? Fucking
Yeah.
hold on, my camera fucked up. If y'all can still hear me, just let me know.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we hear you.
I bet. So I was actually looking through my Google News, and that that article popped up, and I started reading it, and then it had a video. So I watched the video. I went to the website, and the website describes this thing. It says it says about a science fiction story about the creation of Oscar, but it's all capitalized, so I think it stands for something. I don't know if they spell it out. I think it does, but basically, it's a living organism built from human cells.
Oh my god, that's so
it's pretty weird. It's basically like I guess they're trying to find a new way to make artificial parts. You know.
Oh, what does that mean for the oh, never mind. I don't know if I can say that.
Huh?
What does that mean for the alphabet people? I'm not trying to be. I'm just really like, yeah, picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. They're gonna have artificial parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably more like in
the near
What?
future. Huh?
What?
Oh man, he said too much. They coming to get him.
Oh man. Red team go.
Yeah, no, that's fucking
Damn,
disturbing.
they got monkey, y'all.
No, I'm back. Stop playing. Y'all.
Oh, you back? Oh, whoo! I was like, I was scared.
That shit is very disturbing.
Nah, that's
It was though. It was. I watched. I had to watch it like 2 times to really understand like what I'm looking at.
It's gonna be Lego body parts.
Yeah, right. That's cyberpunk shit for real.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Lego body parts.
That's
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, that is.
I mean, you seen how he
It's
just
bad.
plugged like a
Oh my
chart.
God.
That shit.
You sound like a robot. Oh, my bad.
What, right
You heard
now?
me that? Say that? Oh, my bad. Huh?
Do I sound like a robot still?
You was. You better now.
All right.
What Khan
Oh man. Khan said he had to split.
Good.
For real?
Yeah, he said it in the chat.
Yeah, he said he had to split. Look at the private.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
He said, "Gotta split, y'all."
That
That's
shit is
crazy.
crazy though.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. And that's the beginning applications for that. Like they just fucking around with it right now.
Oof.
And they probably know more.
Yo. Yeah, I got. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I was looking at this video. Yo, y'all ever saw the video where the guys is having a slapping contest? I had to shoot this nigga for slapping me so hard. Yo, y'all gotta see this video. I'm gonna put it up. Hold on. Yo, it's our favorite person too.
I love.
You heard?
I love the slap competition, yo.
Hold on, yo.
Slap competitions go hard.
I've seen people's face like red and bloody, yo. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it be the smallest guys that win though.
Yeah, I'd be
Yo,
salty, bro.
they have the
I
meanest
would want
slap.
to kill them after the show. After the show, I would want to kill him. I'd be salty. All right, y'all see him, right? He about to smack fire out him right now.
You said you want
you can tell the talk.
All right, y'all ready?
I'm sorry.
Wow, what happened? What you were saying?
Nah, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
No, you good. What you were saying?
We chilling tonight.
So you could tell that the tall nigga about to lose his whole chin.
Oof, it looks like it too. My stomach is bubbling.
I feel bad for him already.
Uh-oh, I don't think this is gonna go well.
Me either.
I ain't never seen nobody squat before they slap somebody. He brought the slap from his knees.
Ooh. Nah, he definitely.
Talk about a kneecap slap. Lord have mercy.
Oh.
Uh-oh, I don't think this is gonna go well.
No. Yo.
I don't know why people do this shit.
Bro, they be
I don't know why people do this shit.
They be wild.
I see one video, this big ass dude slapped the shit out this motherfucker. He looked like he lost his face.
Yeah. I like the stomach bubbling videos. Let's see one more stomach bubbling. Let's see the white people cooking.
So do you believe in the Adam and Eve story, Mojo?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Okay, what do you believe about it?
I don't necessarily believe that they was the only people on the earth.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
You don't believe they was the first people on earth?
Yeah, I don't believe they was the first people.
Yeah, shout out to Gamer 445, Luke.
Okay. What do you believe about the Adam and Eve story?
I mean, I have a video I want to
believe?
play for y'all about the Adam and Eve
Well,
story.
you said yeah and no.
So I don't believe that they were the first people. I believe that they were a chosen person. I think Adam was a chosen person. I think that even in that first couple of verses, the Bible alludes to when after Cain killed Abel, Cain went to live in the city. He asked the Most High not to put the mark on him so that they wouldn't know that who he was, a vagabond in the earth, because they would kill him. If they was the first two people and Cain and Abel were their sons, that means that there couldn't be no cities at the time.
All right.
I want to play this video for y'all,
But
real quick about Adam and Eve. Go ahead. Say what you were saying, right?
I'm just curious. So you believe that you believe in the devil? You like
when you say the devil, what you mean?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm asking you because you said yeah and no. So I know what you don't.
So I believe in the Bible. I believe in it wholeheartedly. I
the whole thing.
Oh shit!
Wait. You don't believe in space, but you believe in the Bible wholeheartedly?
The Bible don't talk about space. The Bible describes
you in
the
space
earth.
right now.
The Bible contradicts itself in itself.
Show me.
You want okay?
Show me.
Okay.
Yo, by the way, BK dropped some biddies, y'all. I forgot.
Why you ain't been say that then?
The first thing you got to
No, she
understand
just
is
did.
that I read from the Hebrew, so you gotta be careful when you show me English, okay?
You reading from a book right now?
For me?
Yeah, it looks like you're reading from a book right now.
So you're saying you read the original Torah?
That's what I follow. Yeah, I'm a Jew.
All right, so you only follow the Torah then. You don't follow the new chapter at all.
Nah, I know the new chapter was now when you get to the new chapter, that's when you can start talking about the things that was added to it and things like that, because there's so much added to the New Testament. And that's when you think about history. So I parallel the Bible with history, right? When you think about what was going on with the history of the Jews, they had just been conquered by Rome, right? So for me to take the book that the Romans helped write, they were pretty much persuading the writers of the New Testament on what to say. That's why holding the writings of Josephus is so important, because it's one of the last real accounts of what the Jews were going through.
Yeah, historical account.
Yeah. So when it comes to the New Testament, I read it and I know it's a lot of good things in it as far as morals and things like that. But I do my good part of questioning what's going on in there.
So you think there ain't no space and above the clouds is actual heaven?
No, I believe it's water. The Bible says it's water.
Okay.
The Bible says it's water up and water down. Even when the earth was created, he made way for the earth by spreading the water away. When it even starts by saying that the Spirit of the Most High moved along the face of the waters. So the water already existed. And he talks about that the earth is covered in what's called the firmament, which is what keep the water out. Now, if you Google the underwater rivers that exist in the oceans, you'll see that they can't get through those. They're so enriched with saline. There's not a drill. There's not anything that we can do that will allow us to drill through those things.
What's that?
The underwater rivers inside of the water. There's rivers inside of the water, and it's made up of saline or salt water, super concentrated salt water. So at the bottom of the ocean, you can Google it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not arguing that there are actual.
When you start putting together all the pieces of the puzzle, then you start to not make sense about this this round Earth that everybody be talking about.
I'm about to play a video, and I want you to let me know, Mojo, what you think about this. What's your thoughts? You know, we be going back
about
and
these two
forth.
white people on here.
Let me just play the video.
Jesus Christ. There could be a time where the magnetic poles actually shift.
So this is science. They say that the last one was like 778,000 years ago, and we're like something like 200,000 years overdue. But the Adam and Eve story, the theory of that is that it happens in cycles of 6,500 years, and that it's a 90-degree flip, but 6 days later, or on the 7th day, it corrects itself.
The planet flips, not just
correct. It's a planet flip 90-degree, and that because of it, the Earth essentially does a standstill. The sun will basically stay in the same spot, causing heating like we've never experienced, and that the wind and the waters continue with their momentum. Because essentially the wind travels at approximately 1,000 miles an hour at the equator. So the theory is that when that event happens, it's going to be cataclysmic.
What's your thoughts on that, Mojo?
So when people start saying theory, I don't put much water into what they're saying. It's a theory. It's something people toying around with in their mind. So I don't put much. Even gravity is a theory.
I mean, it's a theory that zombies is gonna one day arrive. That's a theory.
I don't know what that got to do with the price of tea in China, but okay.
You talking about theories though?
Yeah, but theories are not fact.
Cabby said he lives on the equator.
Okay.
What's going on? What's going on over there, Cabby? You be seeing aliens?
Let's not get it twisted. I believe in the magnetic forces that exist. I think that has a lot to do with a lot of the things that go on here. Even when you look inside the human body, blood is enriched with iron. We are one big walking superconductor. You know what I mean? So it's not far-fetched that magnetic energy has a lot to do with the things that go on the planet. But that's still, where would that fit inside of if you're saying that the moon is what keeps the oceans down, then what does gravity? What gravity do? That's what I'm trying to understand. I've literally watched the sun rise and the clouds move out the way. What did gravity do?
Kept you stuck to the planet.
Yeah, but if I use the formula of density times mass times volume, I don't need to believe in gravity. That explains everything. I sit on the ground because I'm denser than other objects that don't. Helium is less dense than me, so it floats above things that are denser than it.
Yeah, what was you talking about?
What about things that are heavy? What about birds?
That's my point. If gravity exists, birds are defying gravity by flying because it doesn't take that much. I mean, it takes all this pressure to keep the ocean down, and then the gravity decides that, you know what, I'm gonna let a bird fly. Even though I'm using my mind or my power as gravity to hold the ocean down, or I'm using my mind and my power to hold the fucking elephant down, but I don't squish an ant. Come on, man, that sounds like a god to me. That's what it sounds like what everybody worshiping today, and it doesn't make sense. And gravity is still a theory.
I mean, like birds, because birds essentially fucking, not every bird continuously flaps their wing. Like they fly because of the principles of lift and drag, the same way airplanes do. But when they're in air, there's some birds that just hang in the air.
Yeah, but they're gliding. They're gliding, and they have the ability to do that. But some birds can't. So that means there's something about their bone structure that's different from that other bird. They can't. That's all. It has nothing to do with gravity. It has to do with their strength.
No, but
a hummingbird can flap its wings. How many times per second?
I don't know, a shit ton, 1,000 or something.
A shit ton. Everything you see defies what we call as gravity. And if gravity isn't alive, it shouldn't be able to make the same.
But gravity is stretched out. It's not condensed into one single space. Your argument tends to make, or it leans towards the point that gravity is centralized on one central space. Like me walking, the gravity of the earth should be centralized on the weight of me, not necessarily. The earth is huge. The earth is huge. So gravity of it's spread out.
But it's still deciding. Is it spread out evenly? Is it spread out evenly?
Yeah, depending on where you're at. That's atmospheric pressure too. That's why when you go down in certain levels in the ocean, or you get to a certain level in the sky, the pressure changes. That's atmospheric pressure. That's been proven.
I agree with you. That is atmospheric pressure. But that has nothing to do with gravity. You're naming things that and throwing gravity in there as if they has something to do with it. Gravity has nothing to do with these things that you talk about.
Gravity does have something to do with
atmospheric pressure has something to do with the amount of water
gravity
in the air.
helps create. Okay.
That's what atmospheric pressure is, the amount of water in the air. That has nothing to do with gravity. We're still trying to make a case for gravity, but why is it needed?
Because it creates all of that.
Gravity,
source of it.
There's a gravitational pull that is that's supposedly pulling the Earth around the solar system, right? First of all, what they told us about the solar system has changed a thousand times. Let's talk about the solar system, right? Since we believe in space, let me just talk about what they told me about what y'all believe, right? Now, when I was a kid, I was told that the sun is in the center and it's moving around and the planets are moving around it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what they tell us today. They're telling us now that the sun is moving. The sun is a huge comet moving through space, and we're a part of the tailwind of it. Now, that doesn't make sense with the fact that it's constantly moving through space, right? We always see the same stars every year. If it moved after a couple hundred years, we would not see the same stars anymore. The constellations would change, but they do not change.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
If we were moving,
If the sun is a comet moving through the galaxy and we're on the tail end of it, and that's why we're moving around it. That's what they're saying today. That's what they're saying is really going on today.
I haven't heard that.
Well, check it out. Check it out. That's what they're saying. So if that's what's happening and we're moving through the galaxy, then the stars should change. Even if we move just a little bit, constellations would not be the same. The way we see constellations now is just by perspective. The constellations that we group up and call them groups of stars are thousands upon thousands of light years away from each other. They're just seen like that because of the perspective of them. That's it. If you move us a degree to the left or a degree to the right, those constellations will change.
I never said anything about us. That tail end shit is, again, I haven't heard that.
But that's what they're saying.
That's new to me, so I'm not making an argument for that. I don't agree.
But science changes every day because they don't know nothing.
I do know space is constantly expanding, and I know the way we see the constellations now wasn't the same way they were seen 100 years ago or 1,000 years ago, and they're not the same way they're going to be seen 1,000 years from now because space is constantly expanding.
Orion's belt has been mentioned in all kinds of different literature for thousands of years. Orion's belt. We all see Orion's belt all the time, depending on.
Yeah, you saying that there's no type of metal that'll go through it, are you just saying that?
No. Orion's belt, the three stars that sit side by side in the sky.
Okay, yeah.
They those stars are mentioned throughout history, thousands of years.
Right. They
so
always said
if
that
we're moving through the galaxy, they would not still be talking about Orion's belt, and we could see it 1,000 years later, let alone 100 years later, if we're moving through the galaxy at upon thousands of light years.
You don't believe in space, right?
I don't think we are.
I don't. I'm talking about what you all believe. I'm questioning what you all believe. It's
no,
not about what I believe.
You're not. You because I don't believe we're on the tail end of the sun. That's some new shit.
Well, now, you're not questioning me now. You're questioning science. That's just like dinosaurs were lizards when I was kids, but now they're birds. Now they have feathers. That science has changed too. They don't know nothing.
I'm not even questioning science and all. I'm past that. I don't care about the tail end. I'm simply like, you don't believe in space.
That's what I'm saying.
I simply don't believe we're doing that. I'm just gonna go with that.
This is not my information, is what I'm saying. This is science. This is the scientists today information. This is not my information.
Well,
that's why I look at
whatever scientist said that is stupid.
Well, then look here. They get paid millions and millions of dollars to do this thing. Now you're saying they're stupid?
That guy, because I don't believe we're on the tail end of
it. Ain't that guy? It's those guys.
Well, those guys.
Just like the science, just like even the science of what the Earth is like. Right now, they're telling us that the southern hemisphere is actually in the north, and the north is actually in the south. And all of the countries and continents, Africa is big enough to fit everything that is around inside of it. But
so what are the sun and the stars? What are the sun and the stars?
So when you look at them close up under with a real telescope, it looks like you see that swimming pool in the background. Y'all ever seen a swimming pool in the summertime? The wavy lines that be at the bottom of it. That's what it looks like when you look up close to it. Not only that, they sing. They have sounds that come from it.
What are the sun and the stars?
I don't know what the sun is, bro. I'm okay with saying that I don't know what the sun is. I don't know what it is.
And what are the stars?
I just told you. All right. So I'll give you my theory. This is a theory. I don't know for sure. I don't know for real, right? When you look at when people blow glass, right? When they create beautiful things, spaces and all of that, right? Sometimes there are bubbles inside of the glass, right? Okay. So if the earth is encompassed by what I call the firmament, and it's and the Bible describes it as being a crystalline subject or a substance, then that means it's possible that there are bubbles inside of that glass, which is why they don't change, which is why we see them as stars, which is why whatever light that the sun is shining is feeding those things.
So what's the shooting stuff that's like shooting across and stuff like that?
If it's in water, bro, who knows what's floating across in the water? Who knows? It doesn't change anything by what you see. If you believe it's infinite space out there and you're saying there's nothing, I'm saying it's water. So if you see a shooting star floating across in the water, maybe I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not like everybody else. So I'm gonna sit here and try to say what something is when I never seen it.
But listen, you don't believe in aliens, right? But do you believe in giants?
Not in the way that people believe in today. Even the Bible don't talk about giants the way that.
So how did they move these tons of material and stuff, like tons?
You're taking away credit of the intellect of the people that were building things back there.
I mean, the intellect is one thing, but you don't think that those pulleys and those sleds would be flattened by tons?
No.
Why not? It's wood.
Because it's about leverage. That's all it's about is leverage. You seen somebody lay on a bed of nails?
All right, so you basically saying that they knew about physics back then. So
the
were intelligent beings.
The pyramids were literally lined with gold before the Marauders invaders came and stole the gold. It was lined with gold, the best conductor of electricity. They wasn't wasteful people. They knew what gold can do. It's the number one conductor of electricity.
So what would you say that the pyramids were made for?
Maybe some kind of reactor or maybe not like a nuclear plant, but a hydroelectric plant maybe. Because you see evidence of water erosion inside of those caverns and stuff like that. And if they were lined with gold, that makes sense that they were using electricity to power the city.
So where's the other evidence?
Cabby saying that they were tombs.
Inside of it, first of all, they were not tombs inside of the pyramids. Tombs were put places separately. They were when these canals that were lined with gold were not tombs. They were canals and passageways for water. People could not walk through there. Even the tip of the pyramid.
Is that because they stopping us from going through there? Because we're not allowed to go through the pyramids.
Of course, when people went in there, they looted the pyramids, they looted the tomb, they took all the gold, they buried these people with all of their possessions, all of their gold, all of their money. They went in.
They took it, and that's why they don't want to let us.
During the Crusades, that's what they were doing. During the Crusades, they were going into the tombs and stealing the gold. That's what the Holy War was about. That's what it was about.
So, what do you think what do you think they're hiding in the pyramids in Antarctica?
I don't know, bro. I'm not there. I'm not there. I don't know. I never seen it. I never seen it. But the pyramids in Antarctica proved that life was ever expanded. It wasn't just here. The mere fact that they just now telling us that Africa's bigger than everything else, but they've been going to space all this time and they never realized that. They never thought to update the map. But older maps do display how big Africa is. Older maps do display the size of the earth. And some of the things that you bring up about globe Earth, the mathematics is the same. I don't believe the Egyptians built the pyramids, but that's a different story.
So who do you believe built the pyramids?
I mean, before the Egyptians were in power, there were multiple dynasties that were in charge before that were not Egyptians. The Hyksos were in Egypt thousands of years before. I mean, maybe not 1,000, maybe 1,000 years before the Egyptians.
BK Jelly said aliens. So what do you say about the Tomb of Solomon, the tomb, all of
Solomon? You mean
things like the Sphinx? You
mean Solomon the Jew?
The Tomb of Solomon.
Right, Solomon the Jew, the most wise man in the world.
What's being hidden underneath there?
Well, he's the wisest man in the world, bro. God gave him the wisdom nobody else had, and it ultimately corrupted him. So who knows what's down there? And he was one of the richest men in the world
at that time.
At that time, yeah. His father was King David. Come on, bro.
I don't know. It's just too much stuff around the
But see,
world.
the thing, it's crazy because y'all believe in aliens. The Bible don't talk about aliens, right? You can't believe in aliens. And
The Bible don't talk about aliens, but the holographs talk about it. The holographs that are in these tombs and stuff like that talk about it.
you don't speak.
What I find
crazy.
crazy, what I find crazy is you don't believe in space, outer space, life outside the planet, but you will believe in the Bible, though.
Why? The Bible is about laws, bro. That you can't tell me one law in the Bible that isn't good today.
The Bible's not about laws. The Bible,
the Torah literally means law.
Okay, and I get they gave down, and he gave the 600 laws, 650 reasons on that. Again, that's
if you
the
could tell me
Talmud.
one law, if you could tell me, that's not the Talmud.
It's a
Talmud
different
is
book,
right?
Yeah, with the laws, with the Jewish laws.
No, the Talmud is the explanation to the law. It's not the law.
Well, they have the laws and the explanation of the laws in the Talmud. Well, the Torah is the story.
And the Talmud's very based on the captivity. Every captivity, they created a new Talmud to explain the way that they were going to keep the law in that particular captivity. So when you put emphasis in the Talmud, like even today,
but the Torah itself, the crazy part about that is a book that people are claiming was written, inspired by God, but written
it was orally
written,
transmitted.
By human beings. God told me this. No different than Joseph Smith in the Book of Mormon or any other religion saying, hey, God talked to me and told me this.
Bro,
not only that, but as I pointed out in the chat, you can check it. It's a book that contradicts itself in itself.
What in the law is bad? Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Don't cover.
The Bible contradicts itself in itself.
You're not listening, bro. I'm not a Christian. You're not talking to me like a Christian. I don't believe that Jesus was immaculate conceptually conceived. That's not what the Bible say. So you can't come at me with Christian ideology, bro. I'm not a Catholic. I have nothing to do with the Roman Catholics. What I'm saying to you is that I'm a Hebrew and I believe what it says. It tells me to love my brothers. Like let me tell you about some of these prophecies in the Bible that I want to say aren't true, or it discredits itself. Deuteronomy 7:6 says that the children are their oppressors and the women rule over them. Do that sound like our people or no? Can you fight that? Is that false? Is that not what's going on today? The children are the oppressors. We just listened to a story about young men gang raping another man. Those were children.
Right. Yeah.
And the women rule over them. The women rule over them, bro. Come on now. What power does us as men have in our household? The government has given all the power to the women. The women
That's
rule
all
over
right.
them.
Picking out
I'm just saying, I can go for days.
and trying to anybody can do that. That's mentalism. That's mentalism.
That's
Nostradamus did the same shit. I can take something that was written 35 years ago and try to apply it to now too. All I'm doing is putting a modern twist on it.
You didn't discredit anything. Thou shalt not kill. What's wrong with that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but the point I'm making is this. This came from somebody in the sky. Nobody else heard it, seen it. It wasn't like God. What happened?
Show me what's wrong with it. You keep saying.
Hold, stop. Let me finish. I'm about to. You won't let me talk.
Let him land.
You keep saying, show me this is what's wrong with it. Because God and his infinite wisdom and power thought and thought to himself, what I'm going to do is instead of showing everybody who I am, and I'm not saying I don't believe in God, because I actually believe in a higher power. But when it comes to the Bible, whether it's the Christian Bible or you want to go with the Hebrew Torah or any other book that anybody swears they wrote that came from God, you're out of your fucking. First of all, who are you to have the right to speak for God? If God is omnipotent, why does he need you to talk for him? If God can bring Moses in the mountain and write the laws on the stone, what do I need you to write shit down for me for? I can transcribe it myself. And not only that, but when I transcribe it myself and give it to man, it's way more believable because it has been touched by the faulted hands of man.
Let him land. You done? You
Yeah.
done, right?
Hold on, I was trying to. It hasn't been touched by the faulted hands of man. If I'm God, I can give it to you directly, and then there is no argument to its purity. You can't say, "Hey, man, who is impure by nature, touch this."
When God tried to give all of the people the word, what they do?
War.
No, they didn't. When Moses went to the mount, he wasn't trying to go by himself.
You talking about
when God tried to give all the people the word, what they do? They said, nah, Moses, you go. You go. We too scared. You go, Moses. You go find out what you want to say. That's what people do, bro. People are cowards, bro. You can talk about it with people. That's what that shit so.
That has nothing to do with God deciding himself to show himself.
He was showing himself to everybody, and they didn't want to see him. That's the answer to that question. You said, why would he just show him to one man? He was showing himself to everybody, and they didn't want to do it. They sent Moses up there to get the tablets.
According to the book, he was showing himself through one man.
Right, by the word that he gave him.
He wasn't showing himself to everybody. He wasn't that he was showing himself to one man. He was showing himself through one man.
No, bro. He was trying to show himself to everybody. You read the book, it will show you, it will tell you that. He was trying to show himself to everybody. They did not want to see him. They sent Moses up there. They appointed Moses as that person. When Moses came back down, they had took all their earrings and jewels off and made a golden calf. And
golden calf, I know.
We're gonna worship us. We're gonna worship something else.
I know.
That's what they did. You can't keep putting that on God. He tried.
I can know because the story. Because if we want to go into that story again, and I'm not extremely versed in ancient Hebrew and Aramaic. I don't speak it. I've learned that a little bit, but I don't speak. So I'm not going to say in front like I've read the original Torah in its original language at all because I haven't. And I know that it's definitely not a direct translation from that to English just because of the verb tenses themselves. What happened?
I said you talk about 1,000 different translations. That's why I don't fool with it. You get to all of the English versions and all of the other. That's why I don't fool.
But then my question, Moses, you speak ancient Hebrew and Aramaic?
I don't.
So how do you
read it? I can read it. It's nothing. It's no different than looking at words. I don't have to speak it to read it. I don't have to speak it to put the words together and say that, okay, these characters. See, the difference with Hebrew is that it's not like English. English characters don't mean nothing. Hebrew characters are things that mean something.
So it's symbols.
It's symbols.
So you can read ancient Hebrew and the 7 verb tenses and understand it.
Yes, I can. Not only that, if I can't understand it, I got tons and tons of books that help me figure out what it is I'm reading. It's tons and tons of rabbis that I'm connected with to try to help me.
I mean, I've done that too. I've skimmed through the Aramaic. I've skimmed through with and go try to go online and got the whole shit.
Look, y'all know I'm not no dumb dude. Y'all know I wouldn't have came to this conclusion without doing my study.
Because there's no direct translation to English, I still can't get the original meaning because any language that I've even come close to has less verb tenses than ancient Hebrew.
There's a guy named Jeff Brenner who did a direct translation called the Mechanical Translation of the Torah, where he took the actual words and translated them directly into English. But the thing is, the way you understand it is that you have to understand the Hebrew language and why it's put together like that. If you don't understand how the language is put together, you're gonna be lost in what you're reading because your English mindset is gonna corrupt everything you're trying to read.
You can't just the fact that again, when the Bible was written, there were 7 verb tenses in ancient Hebrew. We have 3.
Right. Okay.
Just that alone means you can't make a direct translation. You can't
because you can't speak it, or because you can't sit there and see.
Because there will be references that they were talking to that we don't have in English. It's the same thing as if in a foreign language, like when people say they're Spanish. Hey, there's a saying I can't say in English because if I try to say it in English, it sounds way off, and it doesn't. It's the same thing. It won't make. There's no way for some of those phrases to literally make any sense because the concept of time is too broken.
So that's what he's saying, that you need to understand Hebrew language.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because when you read in it and you see that it's saying this person is buttocks, but their name is something else in Hebrew, but he's telling you what the definition of it is. Like you have to understand that why his name is buttocks. You got to put the characters together to understand why it's like that. It's not as easy as just reading it and saying, "Oh, this is what it is." Nah, I'm telling you, a lot of stuff that you read in the English, definitely, it's not what it's saying in the Hebrew. It's not. It's actually a lot more simpler. When you start adding that superstitious pseudo stuff to it, after the Roman Catholics got their hands on it, it's not going to make no sense. It's just not. But everything in the Old Testament and in the Baruch Hadashah, it tells you actually what the history of the Jews was. That's what it is. That's what the confusion of people come. Even when you talk about angels, angel is Malachim. It means messenger. Every time you read about a messenger in the Bible, it was a human being. But when you let Christians talk about it, it's some kind of winged person, and they had sex with women and created giants. That's not true either. That's not even in the Bible. That comes from a whole nother text. And they correlate it with each other and say, well, this must go together with this. This must mean. No. We talk about things that we don't understand because we went to church and we sat in there on Sunday. But church, the preacher is taught a curriculum the same way you taught a curriculum in school. They never teach page 1 to the last page. You just jump around. Anytime somebody teaching you a curriculum, you know you're not getting the full story. I'm sorry, y'all. I got you.
You don't get no argument there. No, I don't follow the Bible either, but like I said, I find it, to me, that's strange because I think mysticism.
Listen, it is. It's crazy.
I'm about to say Rex. You got any more questions for him?
I was say like it's just because and I'm not knocking anything anybody believes because I don't know.
But I'm okay with
anybody else.
And I'm okay with saying I don't know about certain things too. You know what I mean? I don't know everything.
But yeah, I just found out. I'm like, you don't believe in space, but you believe it. Because to me, I feel like that's the same stretch.
Well, I don't believe in the Bible the way other people believe in the Bible. I believe in what it said. I don't believe in the mysticism. I don't believe in trying to connect this with this. Whatever it said right here to right here, this is what the story is talking about. This is what I'm going with. Even with the fact that people say Lucifer is the devil. But if you read the Bible, the word Lucifer is only mentioned one time, and it's talking about the king of Babylon. It has nothing to do with Satan. People give Satan too much power when Satan is the most obedient angel. He is not equal to God. He's not equivalent to fight the Most High. Everything he's doing is what God told him to do.
Cabby said, where do we come from? That's his question.
I was about to say that.
Bro, I don't know where we come from. Y'all, I'm not the Most High. I don't know.
Space.
I don't have that answer.
But if you read in the Bible, then you're saying that the Bible tells us where we come from.
The Bible starts off with a story of two individuals and their family tree after that.
Which you don't believe, but you believe the Bible.
Nah, I believe in their family. What you mean? I believe in the family tree.
But you don't believe that they was the first.
I don't believe they were the first. The Bible would tell you they wasn't the first because their son went and lived in a city.
Okay, but where did that city come from?
Right.
That's my point. It had to be some other people before Adam and Eve. It had to be. The Garden of Eden, the whole earth was Eden. The garden was just in Eden.
The Torah doesn't explain that though?
Explain what? No, that's not where it starts off at.
So where does it start?
It starts off in the creation of everything. It doesn't get into the
Yeah, didn't God make the heavens and the earth?
What that mean?
That's what he said. That's what it says in the Bible, right?
But what does that mean? What does that have to do with what we're talking about right now?
That's what I'm saying. You tell me, what does that mean? Isn't that the beginning?
No, that just told you when he did it. Even if I don't believe that the Bible don't. I don't believe that the Bible say that God, the day in the eyes of the Most High is 1,000 years, right? So when God's saying He created things,
yeah, like you're right, Cabby.
That we committed incest. Well, I mean, if that you know evidence of that happening anyway. You know that evidence of that happened anyway. So I can't argue that point. The culture was different.
If Adam and Eve was the first people to make children and stuff like that, and then their children made their children, that means that we're all committing incest. Then.
No, you are saying that, but if Cain killed Abel, Cain killed Abel, went to a city and took a wife. That means there was women already there. He didn't have sex with his sister. There were people already around.
I know, but if we go by the Bible says that Adam and Eve was the first people.
The first people he talked about, perhaps, but he talks about other people too before them. That's what I mean by not understanding.
So if you're going to talk about that, then what about the Book of Enoch and all these missing books?
So the book of Enoch is not that old of a text. When they found the Book of Enoch, they've already found all kind of points inside of it that prove it's not that old of a text.
But
And
there's also books of females too. Females that wrote books of the Bible.
There are thousands of scrolls that we don't have that we did have today. But the ones that they kept hold to was the law. That's the ones that they kept hold to.
So does those books not count?
When you go into Ugarit, the people of Ugar, they have a similar God. If you look at the people in that region, they all follow the Most High or the God of El, which is the Elohim. You can see that in multiple different cultures outside of the Hebrews. They're not the only ones that have the sole monopoly on El. They're not. Other nations, other cultures have El in their history, and they talk about the other gods that he ruled over. The Bible mentions other gods that the Most High is over. Those gods
the Book of Lilith. Shout out to
but that's not new though. I mean, that's not old though. That's new.
That's new when now.
Right, if you do your history on that, that's only about maybe like 200-300 years old. It's not that old.
But that's not old. 300.
The Book of Lilith is 200 or 300 years old.
That was adopted by Catholic. So you gotta follow history, bro. In 70 AD, Rome came and conquered Israel. They came and conquered Jerusalem, right? They took everybody. Josephus is one of the last people we have to give you any accounts of what was going on. You got the War of the Jews, you got the Antiquities of the Jews. Those are the books that he wrote to tell the history of the Jews. And those books coincide. It even give you more information about the culture of the Jews. Taking the Bible for anything other than laws, the Torah for anything other than laws, you're going to be confused. You're going to get into the dogma and shit, and that's not what it's saying. When you start getting into the history of it, it's not that far-fetched. The Jews were captured. Their history was then taken by another people. We see trademarks and traces of these people taking culture, being culture vultures from other people's culture. Their culture, literally, Hercules is an Egyptian god, not a Greek god. Come on now, put the pieces together. All these people did was colonize and conquer.
So
they took what they wanted.
With the Jews? So do you
because
agree
they took
that,
after they got rid of all of the gods that they stole from everybody else, they adopted the God of the Jews.
So do you agree that religion is the cause of war?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Even in the Bible and ancient texts, it'll tell you that when people went against each other, it was your God against my God. If my God prevailed that day, it's because your God wasn't with you. You didn't follow some rules that he had.
All these separations of religion and stuff like that made us be separated.
People not the same though. People not the same. People have different cultures. We're not supposed to be all one. We're supposed to have our differences and still be able to coexist in the world. I got brothers that's Muslim. I got brothers that are Moors. I got brothers that are Nuwapian. I got brothers that's everything. We're supposed to still be able to coexist no matter what we believe. The problem is that you want your God to be better than my God. And I'm saying my God is God over me. If you choose to follow another God, why you want to fight me over my God?
Right. Which I don't have a problem with our discussions and stuff, because you have your view on things and we have our view on things.
Yeah, and I don't make y'all believe my stuff. I tell you what I believe.
We don't fight every day because of this. The next day I'm still gonna call Mojo and be like, yo, what up, Mojo? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not saying us per se. I'm not saying us per se. I'm just saying that on a situation where two people are having the same kind of conversation we have, it can turn to blows. I've seen it happen.
Right. No. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? And it's a fight to make my God your God. And I'm not going to do that. My God don't make you do that. My God don't force people to follow me.
No, there is some religions that will force it on you. And
that's them, bro.
Even though you're fighting,
that's an individual choice.
That's true.
Yeah,
so
I think that's an individual choice.
So you believe that Jesus is coming back?
I believe a Messiah is coming back. Messiah. There's been multiple Messiahs in the Bible.
And they say that they're gonna take their churches with them, or certain churches with them.
No, not churches.
Because I don't believe in churches at all. So I believe if you're gonna praise God, you can praise Him wherever you at, in the shower, on the
right. And the Bible say that. The Bible say that you don't have to be in a building to. The Bible, people so misunderstand the Bible, bro. Like for real, people so misunderstand it. Like
I mean, it's been misconstrued so many times.
It has, absolutely, it has.
And so many different religions change it to the way they want
to fit what they want. Even look right now, bro. Nothing against the LGBTQ community, but there's no way you can be LGBTQ and believe in the Bible. It's telling
Right,
you,
because
it's
it says Adam
telling
and
everybody,
Eve.
it's telling everybody who believes in the Bible that somebody has that you cannot be in our community. That's what it's telling us in the Bible. So you can't hold the Bible. Why would you hold that? I wouldn't believe in that if I was one of y'all. Why would I hold that?
And there's religions that let that happen in the church. Let LGBT communities be in the church and
even though it's saying don't
issue.
do it. Even though it's saying don't do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna fight with the Most High. He say don't do it, I'm not gonna do it. And it helps you.
These religions just adapted basically to the way of communities.
They copied everything, bro. It ain't nothing they haven't copied. Their gods are gods from other nations that they just say, we like this God, we gonna keep them. We conquered these people, we like their God of fortune. We gonna keep that. Even the word God is a God named Gad for real, and it's the God of fortune. So when you say God, you're actually worshiping the God of fortune, which makes sense why everybody running around and chasing money for real.
Right.
Well, let me ask you this, because you said if you was part of the LGBTQ community, you wouldn't believe in the Bible.
Why? It's telling me that I have to die. If I'm gay, it's telling me that I have to die. Why would I follow that? Because it's not me as somebody who will be in that community. I can't say, well, I'm gonna rip this page out and I'm not gonna believe that no more.
No, he's right, because in Samora and Gomorrah,
Saddam
and Gomorrah, he burnt down that town and created fire and all of that.
Well, those were soldiers.
Because they was having homosexual activity. They
not
was
just
partying.
Not just that, they were doing a lot of stuff.
They was doing a lot of stuff, yeah.
But that even that story is misconstrued. Those are soldiers that came.
So,
like I said, when they go ahead.
Let me ask you this, right? God created man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gave us blue breath in us, gave us that spark of life, all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So by that same token, God created homosexuality.
No,
that's a man-made thing.
Man has free will.
Okay, I figure. Okay, good. Glad you said. Now, let me ask you this then, right? Knowing what we know about homosexuality, about how homosexuals have been treated throughout history, and there have been some pretty fucking famous homosexuals, but even then, it wasn't something that they necessarily paraded out in the fucking streets because of the way they got looked. Do you think that that's people actually making a choice? Like somebody's like, I'm choosing to like this person. I'm choosing to be attracted to this.
Yes. Let me tell you something, bro. When you're born, you don't know nothing. And you want me to believe that when you're born, you know nothing but where to put your genitalia. That's what you're telling me.
Huh?
You're saying that you're asking me if it's a choice to be gay.
I'm saying at birth, like, no, when I'm a baby, no. Sexuality isn't even in the question. What do you mean?
So when do you decide that that's what you are? If it doesn't happen, if you're not born that way, when does it happen?
No, you're born that way, but you're saying like when you're born, you decide. I'm not deciding anything as a baby.
No, what I'm saying is that when you're born, you know nothing. And if you're saying that you're born gay, that's impossible because you know nothing. If you have the concept of sex and where your genitals are supposed to go, then why would you piss on yourself? Why would you shit on yourself? The doctor has to smack you on your ass for you to breathe.
Just because you don't know anything don't mean shit. You're a gamer now. You like video games. You like the clothes you wear. All of that developed over time. You grew up and you're doing it, but you like them. Like the first time somebody told you a joke and you laughed, you didn't know what humor you like. Somebody told you a joke and you laughed. It was a reaction.
My point. That's a learned behavior, bro.
No.
You just said somebody told me a joke I didn't know and I laughed. I just learned that joke. That's a learned behavior.
But the point I'm being is this: you may have learned the joke, but you didn't learn to laugh from them. You laughed on your own. That wasn't a learned behavior. That was a reaction to something you thought was humorous.
You're saying sexuality is a reaction?
No, what I'm saying is it's an instinct as much as anything else. You're born with that. I like women.
No,
nobody had to tell me that.
You learned that. Nobody had to tell you that.
I didn't learn that from anybody.
You know why nobody had to tell you that? Because you've seen it. When we grew up in a time where you seen
it.
Now,
how do you explain people who grow up in homosexual households but grow up heterosexual, or people who grow up in heterosexual households but turn out homosexual?
You only prove my point, bro. You only prove my point. That it's a learned behavior, and it's a choice.
Learn from where though? That's what I'm asking you. If they grew up in a situation where it wasn't,
they learn it from society, bro. This 6-year-old boy just got raped in the bus.
I got that. But
great.
There's been
So what we talking-
homosexuals for a minute though, bro.
Yeah, but
Since
that
the
wasn't
beginning of
everybody.
time.
That wasn't everybody culture, bro. And even when they had those, they would understand that they were not to be like, hey, there you go, have a parade for you. It was not that.
Yeah.
That's not what it was. And when we talk about it, we still talk about the Romans. That's what the Romans did. That's why they were conquered. There were no men no more. There was only the funny boy. I hear you, bro.
Yo, sorry to cut y'all off and stuff, but you know we gotta go soon. Yo, we will finish this next time. Yo, we was having a heated debate, y'all, today. Yo, shout out to KDT for coming through.
Shout out, y'all.
We're gonna raid out. We're gonna try to raid out to Fresh and Fit podcast. They talking about Ukraine war. Yeah. This is my marketing plan. Listen.
All right, let's do it.
They talking about Ukraine war. I want y'all to go out there and throw all y'all KDT emotes in there and tell them where y'all came from. Tell her y'all came from on TKB podcast. They're podcasts and they talk about different things and they're real big podcasts. So it'll be real big for us if y'all can let them know. I'm gonna try to raid right now. I want to make sure that it goes through. So y'all can keep talking for a little bit. Just don't get crazy.
Nah.
I'm chilling. Cool.
Yeah, I just say this. I don't think it's a choice. I don't think people would choose that. Knowing no one was lying ahead from them. I don't think anybody would choose that.
Why?
Because I would.
Why do people choose crack, bro? About these 20 or 30 years we had with crack, bro. Why people still choosing it?
Crack and homosexuality isn't the same thing. People
no, but you're saying why would somebody choose something if they know it's down
because
the road?
the homosexuality isn't going to take you out of your mind and take you away from the world of reality. Crack does.
We live in a world where deleting yourself is at an all-time high. Come on, bro. The world is not okay.
No, it's not.
The world is not okay, bro.
But I don't think I'm honest. I don't think, and they've started to prove stuff too with extra extra Y chromosomes. Like,
yeah, but that only thing they're proving that they have what they were calling it. They have
I don't think choosing to be homosexual is a choice. I don't.
But
think
you have to show me outside of what they learn in society that would help them. That wouldn't attribute to that. Tell me something in society. Tell me something in society that's pushing them against that right now and not nurturing that idea.
Everything. We still live in a majority heterosexual society.
No, but it's not about the
and here's
majority.
the thing, because by your argument, then that means that there shouldn't have been homosexuals at all up until recently because nothing in society pushed or promoted that. In fact, it was quite the opposite.
I'm not saying that, bro.
But you can't make that argument. You can't ask me to show you what's pushing against that because I can tell you that. What was pushing against heterosexuality in the past? Nothing. Yet there were still homos. There are not homo, but homosexuals. Forgive me,
bro. I don't consider the whole world as one. So when you talk about that, I'm saying that there are cultures of people that do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's not the whole world. I don't group myself up with people that do that. If that's a culture of people that do that, because we can say that there's a culture of people that do that. It didn't just wait. Nobody just woke up one morning and decided they was going to do that. It's as it became more and more.
No, that's what I'm saying. They were born with it.
No, listen. As it became more and more normal, people start when you fail in life, and I don't want to hurt nobody feeling, but when you fail in life, you try to find other things. You know what I mean?
So
and I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not talking about everybody. Because I'm aware. Listen. I'm aware.
You say people failing into being gay?
Listen, bro. I'm aware that the whole world that is in the world. There's a lot. There's a big growth of what's the word we gonna use instead of
I fucked up my last 5 jobs. Fucked. I'm gonna just go suck some dick.
No. Get off that part. Because I know a lot of girls, and when I talk about that, I'm talking about girls when they do that. But a lot of times I know there is a lot of pedo stuff going on in the world right now. It's at an all-time high right now. You know what I'm saying? It's at an all-time high. Now we can't. My brother was a product of that. He had somebody do that to him, and he's gay today. He lets me know that he attributes that to that. He's not dishonest with himself. He would have never known what that was like. He would have never known that he liked that. He would have been a regular little boy. He'll be the first person to tell you that. Nah, I learned that. When I was a kid, I just wanted to play with toys. I thought I was the Blue Ranger.
I won't argue that sexual abuse can definitely alter because it's a traumatic event.
Exactly.
Yes, like any traumatic event, it has the ability to alter, you know, the way people think and all that. But there's tons of people who are gay that haven't experienced any kind of sexual trauma.
And those are the ones I was talking about when they just give up on shit. Those are the ones I'm talking about.
Those are the ones that fail.
Those are the ones I'm talking about, bro. I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm just a lot.
That's your opinion, dog.
It is. Because I know that I don't want my son to grow up like that. That's not something I want for my son. I'm not somebody gonna say, well, whatever my son becomes, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. If anything my son becomes, it's me. If he does great things, I want to be there so he can give me credit for all the great things that he did. But if he don't become a great person, then I got to take credit for that too.
So let's say your son grows up and he says he's gay. You blame yourself for that?
I would think that it was something that I did to not protect him from somebody doing those things to him, to make him be in that.
What if he's like, no, Dad, nobody ever touched me, none of that. You know.
Today I blame TV, bro. For all the people that didn't have that done too, I blame TV. It's normal now. I can't turn on a Disney show without a gay person in it.
It's pushed.
I can't turn on nothing without that being a part of. Even all my favorite fucking superheroes have now had that initiated into that. I didn't care that much about superheroes to know their sexual orientation. Mm-hmm. I just wanted them to be superheroes. I didn't care who was dating who. This is what's being pushed. This is an agenda being pushed, and I feel personally attacked because I'm a man. And I see that the world don't work for me. And it's just another attack on my manhood. I'm sorry. I see that the world don't work for me. So much so I can't even teach my son how to be a man because there's somebody telling me, no, you're too tough for him. You're too rough for him. No.
Velma was
oh, yeah, that Velma show is stupid.
Yeah, they changed. Like, come on, why they got to be anything? Why are we talking about sex at all? Why everything got to have something to do with sex? This culture is over-sexualized.
Way over-sexualized.
Yeah.
And you're not going to tell me that don't have no factor, no point to do with the way that this culture is today. Everybody's sexy. Everybody, even kids are sexy. Like, everybody just fucking crazy out here, bro.
That's true. That's true.
And I can't even speak up and say nothing is wrong with that. Something is wrong with that.
I won't disagree, but I still don't. I just personally, I don't think homosexuality itself is something like necessarily a choice. I think things can happen that can cause traumatic shit to people.
Everything I am today, bro, I learned.
But
everything. The only thing that was sure when I was born was my nationality and who my mother was, because who my father was ain't even guaranteed in the womb. That's the only two things you know about yourself.
Yeah, we ready now?
Yeah, I'm trying to rate right now. Give me a second.
There's nothing.
They just went to Rumble, so I can't rate them right now.
Oh.
See, that's why we need to get to Rumble, y'all. Fresh and Fit is on Rumble. This is where we could talk with no bars. Like, can you disable?
Look, I'm gonna head out, y'all, because I got to go. But
hey,
shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Thank you for everybody who dropped some biddies. All
we
that.
Out of here, y'all.
We out of here.
And I'm so sorry if I offended anybody. That was not my intention. I love everybody.
Yeah, me too.
Lift it up like a spoon.
I'll take this. Let's try it.
Thank you. Please protect me. Thank you. That's all I'm here for.
You want to bang my fucking? You want? What the fuck?